I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change, play the game that we say. I need a break. Time staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. Time staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I wanna be someone. I wanna be great. I'm gonna be someone.
Yo, this is the Fears of at Black Queen, aka Taylor, and what's up? Welcome to the July stream. So, what's up, everyone? So, glad to be here first. Also, yeah, it's January 2nd. So, yeah, this is a chill stream. So, I'm going to invite my guests, and I know they'll be here. So, we'll see. So, happy July! Or, July's here, baby. Yeah. July's here, everyone. So, how's everyone doing today? So, what's up, Rainbow 99? Hail to the Queen. And Dangle Apple, finally, July, the year of halfway done. Oh, unfortunately, we had to play a price by getting another Caillou show. Yeah, fuck Caillou. Annoying ass piece of shit. Yeah. Not better. Hang on, Zach. Here, guys. So, what's up? So, what else are we gonna do in July? For me, well, I'm trying to do my content, so yeah. So yeah, even for that, I have a long break. Like, yeah, I had a long break, like 1 day too. So I guessing. So how's everybody else apparently? So wait. Extremely hot outside for me. Oh. Well, it for me, it was extremely, in North Carolina, extremely was hot this morning when I was into a walk. It's when I was almost get, I felt like in a desert in the Middle East. Like if I walking in the desert, I felt losing hydrated. Like I just walk and felt hydrated. Yeah, North Carolina or the Carolinas. Yeah, it's very hot for us. So, yeah, I extremely was exotic. When I was walking in the sun, I felt like a freaking vampire, which I was being like when I was walking around the neighborhood, like ward blocks away and near my stop in the streets near the neighborhood. I felt sweaty. Like it's like I was in the Olympics when I walked in. So yeah. And you go and like look at the weather changes in the Carolinas. I didn't really know I would be exotic. Like I'm always walking there, over there, here, and something else. I just really felt like, yeah, it extremely was hot in the Carolinas. Yeah, it really is hot. Yeah, if I just went Wayne earlier. speaking of a little bit of rain, so today I thought really was sunny. It's very sunny, but it's cloudy. But the sun is way hotter. It's way hotter. So yeah, when I just walk there, yeah, it's cloudy, but it's very hot. It's very hot in North Carolina. So yeah. Now, playing on the visiting zone national park again next week. Okay. Okay. Just in here, so yeah, July. We gotta see the fireworks, and we gotta see, anything else. First history of America when George Washington really got the first minute of freedom, and we are all the people. Yeah. Oh, for me, why do they? Well, I just walk. We had a barbecue. Like, we had a barbecue today. Like, very hot. It's like a barbecue. So, I am back, guys. So secondly, I'm going to build my own content there, and you guys were here, so I can. What that say? I'm sorry being quiet in the background, so let's just talk about Caillou, that annoying, bald-headed, well, little shit. So, yeah, I made a video about it, so look at you seeing a CGI thing. Yeah, the CGI just a pain in my ass, so yeah, when I was a kid, I just look at Caillou as an annoying little brat. So yeah. I'll let those comment. Eating grill food with my sad and getting a good wine. Grill master was me. Okay. The CG won't make Caillou any short of appealing. Yeah. When you see that version of Caillou, let me tell you what is it. In this picture, you see Caillou, that little shit, with his parents who were both the dumb worst parents I ever seen. Like a bald head kid on this picture is just, and it's just a word to this. I mean, how then in the world that Caillou resurrect himself from the dead? Like how? This is getting freaking ridiculous. Can we let him just die in his own grave? God. Grill food with my dad. Uh, oh. Caillou is embarrassing to sit through. Yeah. It's really annoying. Yeah, he was. Yeah, this character is annoying. One day when this Wise is on stream, I don't know, they said 5 episodes or 5 specials, whatever. I don't know how Caillou's going to react. Well, pain in the ass he is. Food I'd probably take is son an entire Caillou mentions than seeing food in another Animac video. Yep. Speaking of Animac, do you know he really just made a video about Caillou? He's a Canadian from Canada. I can understand because Canadians getting tired of Caillou thing. So, because Caillou's name was in French for pedal, I don't know, surprising. Of course, he compared the Caillou attitude to Donald Trump. Like, I don't know. So Caillou was, oh well, this guy just went into some SJW mode and Dawn to say this. You know, this is just possible. Who gives a fuck? I just need help, man. Speaking of that, do you remember last time that you tried this, like, no, where's that video? Oh yeah, the video when he complained about how you know that King Kong I don't know. I don't know what video is. No. I remember he making a video mention about how extremely how to try to 9/11. Wow. No, I don't know if it's delete it or move it. Or usually move it. I don't know. It was tracking the answer for. So hilariously, yeah, this guy got outraged with this. Electric Woman File 5, aka Electric Woke File 5, presents SJW into my ass. So I remember last time with this. What's with companies trying to reboot anything nowadays? Money. They're just doing it for money. Just like they were doing to Rugrats, my favorite show when I watched as a kid, for money. Like, this is for money. It's all about money sometimes. Because I realized it. I knew that the company wanted to reboot this annoying cartoon about Caillou. Just wanted to making money out of it. I'm thinking. First Bob Builders, now Caillou. What's next? Barney. Barney. Oh man. Oh. I just don't like Barney. I'm sorry. I don't like him right now. I'm adult. I don't like freaking Barney. Yeah. I don't imagine that Barney getting this Caillou reboot treatment. That'd be hilarious. I'm gonna make a meme out of it. I don't know. I would imagine it. Yeah. Oh, let's get to the Animat guy. So this dude Fitz is always going to say all the bullshit about Ben Shapiro's Nazi and then even he's Jewish. I don't know. Look, I disagree with Ben Shapiro. I heavily disagree with him, but like, look, I'm not like a fully conservative, I'm like an independent. Like, this is just, and this guy's going fully stream and fully trying to throwing white supremacist card on everybody. Thinking all SJWs who are Jewish, who are biracial, who are anything racial, that's were Nazis. Get a fucking break. SJW woke the joke are doomed to go broke. Yeah. Yeah. Every SJW I knew is a just SJW twin. My God. So what else? Oh, you didn't heard about Pain Stalking getting season 2? Like, I've never been surprised. I don't know. I was heard from Chia reviews. I heard the Chia reviews like 5 minutes ago. Like, they're going to get a second season of Pain Stalking. I don't know. Pain Stalking season 1 left in a freaking cliffhanger when, Penny, Stalking, spoiler alert from the finale, when Stalking literally cuts having her sister and she is now a half demon or pure demon or something else, and killing her sister and twinly just become a demon. And I don't know what's going to happen in the second season. They're going to continue it or it's going to reboot it. Please don't reboot it. Like, I don't know about it. Like, I don't know about it. Like, I don't know. Pain Stalking anime is going to get a season 2. I don't know. Like, can we leave it season 1? Like, left the cliffhanger. Like, dude, I swear I don't want to hear you on a whole video trying to expose it more than, anime racism or talk about anti-Asian hate racism and other stuff. Like, her bullshit just gets in my ass. We shall never forget Amat cringe Idol Shock video, mostly because how cringe it was, a fact Amat possibly stolen from the article by Polygon. You know what? Fuck Polygon. It's just Polygon just really gets in my nerves. Yeah, they're a bunch of like wacky doodle heads, so that's all I needed. So that put on the music. So how this one? Oh, yes. I can do that. Oh. Wait, I'm going to do drain training, I think. Okay, let's continue. So for this weirdo Amat, so this weirdo always going to say, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter and other stuff, and you need us donating to it. Like, same thing as Bonsai Pop when they just say, like, when he says anything with political stuff. Look, I have nothing against they want to talk about social situations as long they don't pandifying or insult their own audiences. Look, I don't trust Black Lives Matter. I don't trust no political association. Like, they just freaking like a pander and out a tool as a black person myself. Like, where the hell does all that money go? Where's the money? Where's the freaking money at? Where's the freaking money now, BLM foreigners? Where is it? Out of nowhere, but the pantry bullcrap it is. Yeah, tired pain in the ass. So, yeah, I'm glad this BLM getting exposed by the black community. This tired bullcrap just gets my nerves now. You know, get woke or get failed. Yeah. SJWs in my ass. BLM founders trying to be saviors to the black community and trying to be some greedy scammers this whole time. All the money they want to donate to is nothing. They freaking donated themselves for a freaking mansion in a white community, fully white community. How freaking surprising and ironic it is. So you support the racists who will say, "Oh, why, Sean? Hello. Hey there. What's up?" Oh, yeah. So the BLM is now just being exposed, fully exposed. Like, look, if you're trying to promote awareness to the movement, like, try to make sensible from anything, like, hell, there are movies in the past talk about police brutality and racial injustices back in 2000 and 1990s, I think. Yeah, they talk it perfectly and stand out the phone down in their freaking throats. What are you guys talking about? Well, it's just a chill stream, so I allow the guests to come in, but they don't have to, so if you want to join, so I don't mind. I don't mind it. Also, I sent a link on Twitter while Sean. Well, I did send it on Twitter, so we're talking about anything to do the chill stream, so. So, every time I see this, like, if you want to do some extra awareness, like, try and make something out, like, I'm just saying, if you guys trying to tell your own weekend people, your own community from the Democrats who are, mostly, Joe Biden and Harris, like, dude, I don't even trust them, like, dude, I don't trust no politicians, like, yeah, like, personally, and those guys, remember when Biden says, trying to say, like, fund the police, like, he defund the police against police, and he betrayed BLM like this, I was like, wow, hilariously ironic. So the Democrats support, those kind of things. Look, I have nothing against police people. I mean, the police. Like, I don't trust the police. Like, look, I just don't like the extreme behavior like this. Look, there are fucked up police out there, and fucked up police officers, like, like racists and Nazis and anything. Like, I would say half them, like, I don't know, like, 51%, I think. I don't know what it like half of it. I support the good top ones, the good ones, not the corrupt ones anyway. Oh, Silent Joker's here, so.
I thought I'd join you. You look lonely in the chat.
Oh, yeah. What's up, Silent Joker?
Not much. You probably saw me spamming a whole lot about Ruby Ice Queendom, and it's not off to a good start for the anime by Studio Chef that have been adapting Ruby. It get better, but so far I'm not too happy.
Okay.
Yeah, but honestly, there's a few good things that are coming out from, besides some bad stuff from AX. Holy crap, Panty and Stocking Season 2, after all these years. It's coming back!
Yeah. I've never been surprised. I just read the TV review video, so for 5 minutes ago when I started streaming, I was so surprised about it, so. Cartoon in the 80s and 90s and 2000s. Good times
before things got just not as good. Every once in a while you'll find a good cartoon that's actually good, but man, the simpler times back in the day, we had good stories, good characters, we didn't care about what was being drawn from time to time, but it was really good.
Yeah. My cousin, Joel Kalia. Oh wait, there's Juan. What's up?
Hey.
Hey there. My cousin jokingly sent me tickets for a new Despicable Me movie. Now I will be watching it Tuesday. Okay.
Interesting.
So, how are you guys doing?
I'm doing fine.
I'm doing pretty good so far.
So, we talk about, a pain stalking in season 2. I was never been surprised in getting season 2 for over, I don't know, years maybe? Like
2 years, several years. I think it was just hard to get the license because a lot of these people, who created the shows left and formed different studios and went elsewhere. Hence why, only production IG ever did, God, what was it? Can't remember the show that they made with Gainax back in the day. Hold on.
But currently, well, a remake of anime only ended in 52. The ending kind of felt.
someone with your audio one shot?
Huh?
Your audio's okay?
Oh, it's fine.
Oh, yeah, Fulikuli. Yeah, there we go. It's Fulikuli. That's why Fulikuli was only animated by a different studio, but it didn't have the same director. So, I thought the sequels are okay, but nothing will ever beat the original.
Yeah, the original was fire.
The sequels, they were very much appreciated, but it's just not the same. Like, I could get into it. I like both of them. I'm glad that the Pillows came back, but it's not the original. Sometimes we don't need a sequel unless it's something that's really, really special.
Yeah. I've never been surprised that Pain is starting into season 2. We normally, speaking of Fulikuli, do you know there are sequels, these sequels, the anime, maybe you guys didn't notice, dude, I never watched the sequels, I never touched the sequels, from Fulikuli sequels, he would just leave it season 1, one book, that's it.
Yeah, and with the Promised Neverland, did y'all see season 2 of it?
Don't remind me of season 2.
Yeah.
There's so much cut. Look, I understand that the manga was getting huge and big, but
season 1 was
shit. Season 1 was decent. I'll let you finish.
Season 1.
Yeah, season 1 was decent. It had some good horror. I felt like this is getting good.
Everything from the atmosphere. That's one thing about anything in horror, the one thing that you need to do any kind of horror film is to add suspense, add tension, not just relying on horror.
Add tension, suspension, atmosphere, characters that do feel creepy, but not too creepy, not comically, oh, I wonder who the main villain is this time around. Ooh, I wonder who the final girl is gonna be. Oh wait, this one, that, like, no. It's nice to get a good switch up, and I thought The Promised Neverland did a good job in atmosphere, acting. Despite it being animation, they did a good job of building suspense and thrills. Where I'm like, ooh, what's the mystery? What's going on? And yeah, seeing a kid die, that was gruesome. And
Oh yeah,
then season 2 came around, it's like, all right, okay, so far so good. But then it kept going and going and going. Then I find out that one of my friends who read the manga saying, oh no, they're missing so much from the manga. I'm like, how much? I'm like, whoa. Are you joking? He's like, no, he's not. No, he's not joking.
It just went from being like this psychological horror and just to your standards shown in anime.
And
Yeah.
That's the sad part. That's the sad part.
Because Promised Neverland wasn't standard. Like, yes, Emma was your standard shonen protagonist. And I can see why some people would get turned off because Emma is well known for being like that standard, typical protagonist that everything's gonna be all right, even though she knows the horrors within the Gracefield house.
But that's what kind of why I like the side characters even better than Emma, because like one is knew he's being manipulated, but he knows it's for the better of the group, while the other one is trying to balance out between the two. That's what kind of made it kind of work in a way. You got three characters who all want the same thing, but it's how they get there, which I felt like that was a good way to do it. And like you balance each other out, and no one's right or wrong. It's how you get there.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
back here, guys. So
okay.
I mean, just be glad we have the. Oh wait, there is a live action movie, and it's terrible. Oh my god, it is terrible.
man, you're talking about Leaving Neverland.
Promised
No,
Neverland.
the Promised Neverland film. There's an actual live action film, and it's terrible.
Yeah, I heard.
and
You know, Leaving Neverland movie, a live action, get controversies because
oh,
due
the
to how it's not gonna have a black woman named Hope. Because I forget, it's a K word. It's a black woman who's, a black man attacking this chick. I forget it started with a K. I don't know how to pronounce it.
So, what's your opinion? So, Silent Joker. What's your opinion
Yep.
on Sister Crone?
Oh, clone.
Yes,
Okay.
Okay. Oh yeah, the clone who is wasted to an Asian woman, and then everyone accused like, "Oh, you're racist towards the motherfucker." Japan's majority of Asian. Like, what else? You guys gonna complain that someone going to lie
Oh,
actualize?
Sister Crone.
You know.
Yeah, like
Okay, this is where it's gonna get tricky, because on one hand it is an African lady. However, it's like in context of the show, I thought she was a good villain, but can it get a little controversy at times? Yes, I can see it, or where
I mean-
some of them overblown in some ways. I don't know. That's kind of
I mean,
between that.
see where they're coming from with when it comes to her design, because when you think about it, like
Design-wise, it could be a little better, but it kind of made more sense in the horror genre. So I'm like, okay, but could be a little better.
I mean, Japan, Japan, they have a very limited experience when it comes to like how black people are portrayed in their shows. Like, if you think of
Like the one I really like is Afro Samurai, but that was like could be the exception of they really nailed down those characters, because that
yeah,
the manga artist is just a genius.
I mean,
Yeah. Look at Michiko and Hanchin. It's led by an African Brazilian chick, or a mixed chick. I don't know. It's different races in Brazil.
And there's
Like,
even the controversial anime Yusuke, which if they removed some of the magicals and mecha stuff, it would have been okay. But like, I kind of like it. But the reason why it's controversial, people want to see the actual Yusuke, not this one-off show. I'm told by the creator he's planning to do more seasons. The controversy that comes down to it is Netflix and Studio Mappa. When the top tier animator down there is like, hey, we're not getting paid by, correctly by Mappa or even Netflix. That's when I go, hey, you know what? Not at the cost of animators, unless they can get a deal going and start paying these animators correctly. Then okay, hopefully season 2 can change a lot of people's minds. So I think it does have potential, a whole lot of potential.
Yeah.
Remember, Joe Biden's son is a crackhead. True story. Oh yeah, read that.
I mean, there are many shows that features black people. I mean, we already got the Proud Family, and we already know the controversy surrounding DeJohnette. Because like many people on YouTube have talked about how the Proud the colorism of it. I understand it completely because DeJohnette is a dark skinned girl, but on the flip side, in the real world, there are people who act like DeJohnette. There are people in this world who act like DeJohnette, like ghetto, obnoxious, with them long names.
Yeah.
They live in like.
I had a cousin who was acting like DeJohnette, like similarly, like she's light skinned, so I'm not gonna say her name was for King Demi. Zoe, Zoe was acting DeJohnette similarly. Yeah,
Zoe was the token white girl. Zoe was she was the only white girl. Well, aside from her mom.
Zoe is a Jewish American.
Yeah, she's Jewish. But DeJohnette, like, we all have a DeJohnette in our lives, like obnoxious, loud, obnoxious ghetto people. I mean, they exist, and that's why DeJohnette is like the most is a memorable character because there are people who act like her. Yes, DeJohnette does get a lot of flack for being a terrible friend, which she is.
Yeah.
I mean,
I definitely get you.
Same thing with Dodie. As told by Ginger, Dodie is a terrible friend too, but there are people who act like her. And and the reason why Dodie does is because of her mother, Joanne.
Yeah, it was.
And I think going on, if we're staying on this topic and everything, is that I always tell people this, like there are African characters out there in anime and manga. You have to actively find them. We could get on a whole different subject of saying like, oh, you mean blackwashing? I hate seeing that happen so many times because you're just telling people that. So there's no African characters. What about characters like me? I'm a Spanish person. I'm like, are there Spanish people in anime? Probably. I just need to find them more and start showing them around, saying, hey, there are Spanish people in anime. The majorities of these shows and mangas and light novels and visual novels are going to be sent around a Japanese audience. That's the whole point. If you want to find black characters, you got to actively look and search for them. And when you do, start adding that to a list and start showing people around there are African people. Stop whitewashing. It's a whole different controversy and everything, but it's like, just don't do it. You don't want to make a mangaka or light novelist come out and be like, hey, stop doing this. You're damaging, my stories and characters. Like, you don't want that to happen. You want to happen. I mean, that's something for another day, but that's all I'm going to say about it.
Yeah, speaking of that, do you guys heard about Disney's, live action Pinocchio? Like, I agree with you. Like, blackwashing.
I don't want to watch that one. I'll stick with the original Pinocchio, even though, I mean, Disney has been under controversy a lot. Well, back in the day, especially with the Fantasia movie that came out in way before 1940.
Oh, yeah, I remember seeing the original cut of that. That was blatantly racist.
Yeah, people were pissed off because Sunflower was the only black girl. I mean, and the same thing with Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss, some of the books were pulled because of racial imagery in his works. Like
Disney's Song of the South, like that's highly racist.
And also Dr. Seuss. Some of his books got pulled. Like, not all of his books were racist. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Not all of his children's books were racist.
Not all of his books were racist, but then again, he did like to draw a bit more adult themes. Certain themes that if you do find them, it's like it's interesting. It's really interesting for me for Dr. Seuss that there's always child books, But then you see some of his more adult work. It's like, whoa, that is a drastic difference.
Yeah, the Seven-Legged Godivas was
Yeah.
one of the.
And especially Dr. Seuss a liberal. So Dr. Seuss a liberal, guys. He's a liberal.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
been find it very ironic that he's a liberal.
I mean, yeah, I remember Ariana Hood. She did a video on Dr. Seuss talking about like how some of she did go into how some of his books were racist, like, you know, If I Ran the Zoo, like, had racial stereotypes in it, and I understand where she's coming from, because I understand how that could be offensive to this day, because
Bullshit.
I mean
Oh
times
my
were
God.
times were different back then, but times were different back then. I mean, yeah, racism is a problem. We all know it's a problem, and it still happens to this day. So I can understand where she's coming from and saying and seeing images like that, because yeah, like it was also a common thing too for authors to put in like stereotypes, because one, stereotypes, there's some level of truth to them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There is some level of truth. Like, there are Black people who do act ghetto and, you know, crazy and all that. I mean, and there are, but also Black people who are also civil, normal. They live their life. Yeah.
I mean, unless you're the Thor writer for the Miles Morales comic book, then you only know one type of Black people, which is very. I know when I saw that panel, I know. I had to bring it up. I'm like, holy shit, that was terrible. I'm like, wow.
Oh my God! Can you imagine if they did this to Thor and they made him a Black Panther and showing some, you know, that kind of giving some 4 Miles Morales treatment? Yeah, I'll be pissed as hell.
Yeah. It's just sad how this world is turning so PC.
So politically correct. Like, even like, you know, the Miss Marvel show right now on Disney, it's that there was a line that someone said that said Latinx, and I'm like, I went to the DM group, I'm like, I am so mad right now. Like, I don't care for Miss Marvel that much often. If the show is doing great, then good for Disney, but then all of a sudden you hear Latinx, and I'm like, I'm so mad, I'm so disappointed, and yet I'm not surprised either that someone wrote that in the screenplay.
I mean, that's how the world is.
Exactly. We're so politically correct that it's like, hey, you know, actual Latinos and Latinas are saying, no, that's racist. Don't do that.
That's how. I mean, imagine that they watch South Park, a show that is known to poke
the controversy.
They poke fun. They don't give a damn. That's one thing about South Park. They don't give a damn.
And it's been working for how many years? And it's like, yeah, some seasons might not be good as the other, but right now it's kind of in a good resurgence. The episodes are more funny, the stories are enjoyable, and the jokes are just spot on.
And not only that, South Park can
yeah,
really,
it's fun to everybody.
Like, funny, satirical, but also sometimes it be tear jerking.
Yeah, like when you see Kenny die, but then like, he doesn't come back for a while. It's like, dang, he's actually dead now. But then he came back later. It's like, that's funny. Or I always say this, like, between like the 3 specials I've seen, the pandemic special, the vaccination special, and Return of COVID. Those 2 parters. I have to say, I never would have thought I'd see the day that Eric Cartman would give up his happy life just to save his friends and family. I'm like, particularly his friends. I'm like, wow, that was
from a person
heroic.
That's strange. Like from a person who's known for being hilariously evil.
It turned Jewish,
being
and you think he's
style.
Like, frick, you wonder how many therapy sessions he went to.
Or which ones, or like, did she finally help Eric see that he's actually a good person, then it's like, wait, I have to be a Jew. You gotta wonder how hard she worked on that. Like, they don't show you any of that, but like, that is amazing. The fact that he cared so much at the end of his adult life, it's like, I will go back in time and save you. I'm like, that's incredible. But he gave it all up.
That's one of the saddest moments in
Yeah.
South Park. Like, yeah, I think one of the saddest moments was
Strong
Stan.
woman.
I think one of the saddest moments was Stan, going through depression.
Oh yeah, it's Stan, like the whole Integrity Farms and everything. That was kind of sad, really. That
Yeah, Stan's life was pretty messed up.
kind of messed up even before that. Multiple different breakups, and Integrity Farms. It's also what's funny when he's saying that here's a song I wrote about a farm, but then you look up the actual song, it's like, no, that is a legit song. They just changed it slightly for the show.
Lance,
That
like
was awesome.
Fleetwood Mac.
Also, I found it funny
Apart,
that so the
strong
intro that
woman,
Jimmy's playing
strong woman.
is the one that requires him to have the most limbs. It's funny, it's dark, but it works. All right, fellas, just like rehearsal. It's just going hard on the drums. That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, they need to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
speaking of Carmen, anyway, speaking of Carmen, in this pandemic episode, who was being, an a-hole towards, everyone, and especially being anti-Semite, trying to genocide against the Jewish people in this Passion of a Jew episode when he got Mel Gibson shit on him and tend to kill Kyle twice or many times. And now this guy was become a token woke Jewish guy, a Jewish rabbi, Cartman.
Which is not surprising considering that the whole point of Carmen is hating Kyle because he's Jewish. That's the point.
Or when he finally got, like, or when Kyle says, I had enough, now I get to be a redhead for a while, then he got all the ginger kids to be like, rise up, we shall take over the world. And
Oh,
it's like, Carmen,
funny.
hey,
Yeah,
actually,
that was hilarious.
that was hilarious.
To me, hilarious moment. The hilarious episode was when Cartman tried. Was the episode where Cartman, he went like, well, okay. His friends think he's gay when Cartman pulled a prank on Butters.
Oh yes.
Oh
He's like,
yeah.
look, now here I did this, and it's a presentation for class. It's like, Eric,
And then Butters went to a conversion camp.
oh yeah, Converge Boys, because curious and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
like
man, I
serious.
couldn't stop laughing at that episode. I'm like, like Eric, you realize you did this and that, and kind of true.
South Park, King of Hill, Beavis and Butthead, Robot Chicken, Futurama, and American Dad are only adult anime shows that didn't deep in actual throughout its run. Yeah.
I'm like, King of Hill is under, in my opinion.
In my opinion, I haven't watched American Dad in quite some time. I know some of the writers are writing for Family Guy now, but
That's under.
I watched King of Hill when I was younger. It's good. It's good. But I watched his clips on YouTube, so
Family Guy is.
Halloween is fun. Oh yeah, the Halloween episode where the Peter and Joe are pranking Quagmire with these hard pranks, and then it's like, get back, right, Joe? Hepatitis C. I already have it, and like,
Family Guy used to be. Family Guy is good, but as of right now, you don't know where the show is going. It's in
even
purgatory.
for the Simpsons, that's the sad truth about the Simpsons. They've
Yeah.
been on the air for so long, and I'm very concerned for some of the more older ones that, even Marge actors, like, it sounds like it's getting harder and harder for each season to do the voice. So I think it's time to wrap up The Simpsons, because he keeps saying that it's going to end like episode 1 when they go to the movie theater. I'm like,
especially
do the
like
movie theater special.
their
Do the
episode,
special.
Bart and Lisa are adults now.
Yeah, I think it's time to end The Simpsons. Jimmy! Oh yeah, Timmy and his band. Like they never do that again. They never bring back Timmy's and his bandmates. I would love to see an
Yeah.
episode of them just cruising around South Park or part of America and trying to get famous again. That would be a great episode to see, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead, Juan Sean, are you saying something about?
Yeah, like, and also, King of Hill is one of those few adult shows that don't like. It doesn't rely on cheap jokes. It's very down to earth. Very down to earth. It's one of the most underrated adult shows. I don't think it's as underrated as like other shows like Baby Blues or Mission Hill, but it's there.
God dang it, Bobby, that boy ain't right. Every time.
It's like take As Told by Ginger and Hey Arnold. It's like what if As Told by Ginger and Hey Arnold had a baby together, and you got King of the Hill. Because As Told by
WD-40 every time. WD-40.
Yeah, but yeah, all the characters in the Hill are very good.
Yeah, Arnold's a good one. Well,
Hank, Bobby, Peggy. She could be annoying at times, but she's a very good mother.
Yeah,
like some of the
Condi and Mr. Khan and everyone else, and Cotton,
but
everyone else is like realistic. Like for King of Hill, they make a mockery about lifestyles back then and like different than now. So,
but the best character is Cotton.
Yeah. Best character of the show is Cotton. Like that's even when we do look back on some of the classics, before we're trying to do that for Mr. Anime Streams, that when you do look back at the classics, you start to wonder, well, how they were written back in the day, how they directed, and you start to realize that there were a lot of good shows with some of the older seasons before some of the more modern stuff, air quotes, keep coming in, and before we got to be so politically correct, is that even like, that's what I always keep saying, even some of the more darker, depressing shows are about comedies. A good drama is about comedy. A good comedy is about drama. It's like that makes sense a whole lot. When I watched the movie The Truman Show, that movie is very funny, but it's very depressing. I'm like, wow.
How about Moral Oral?
Ooh.
Oh, the delicious show.
Ooh.
Yeah. You talk about which is fundamentalist. Yeah.
Is freaking dark, especially season 3. That's also never
write that down the private chat because I've heard so many good things about it, but like I always keep forgetting about this show, so write it down in the private chat. So.
Especially Clay's story, how he went from being like, one of the things about Moral Oral is that they take this like 50s, 60s style sitcom like atmosphere, and they take that idea and they examine like the darkness, the dark underbellies of the world,
yes.
the hypocrisy within like religion, how people live their lives based off of these fundamental values that they both practice, and how they use those fundamental ideas to just to live their lives to the fullest, even though sometimes religion doesn't always give you the best answer.
That's one thing I've been finding my folks about. Like, they may be religious, I'm not, but like I always just say I do respect people who are religious. I'm like that's awesome, that's fine, that's good for you. To me, I'm not that religious type, but like I was still raised in a certain way. But I'm like it's still with me, but I just not that big on the practice. But if a show is that great like that, then it's like, man, I gotta start checking out some of these. Like, it's gotta be that good if you guys are talking about it that much.
Like, yeah, I'm not against religion. I'm not against Christians, Jewish, or Islamic people. I'm just saying like that's what the show does. That it takes that idea and it examines like the hypocrisy within religion. Sometimes religion doesn't give you always give you the best.
Me. Oh, go ahead.
That's why oral Oral's character revolves around him, trying to be like the good boy, trying to be a good boy, trying to follow like traditional values. But whenever he does, like he does do messed up things, but it's not like entirely his fault. Especially, the people around him who make the people around him who give him like advice that would not work, especially on a 9 to 10-year-old kid.
Yeah.
Anyway, for me, I'm not religious. Like, there are fundamentalist religious fanatics like you or notice that Christians, they are more religious fanatic with the Western culture. Like, hell, I mean, there are a lot of you look at, some of their fundamentalist viewpoints. Go to the 1950s, like if you see a white nuclear family that's how more oil type was in. It's like a nuclear family parody, mockery version of Davy and the
Davy.
Yeah, David and God. Jeez, it's a claymation. Hang on, I look it up.
It's a children's claymation TV series talks about religion.
Oh, wow!
It's a very
and the Goliath. Yeah, David and the Goliath parody of the dark life of a fundamentalist religion in the 1950s or somewhere else. Like, yeah, it mocks every single thing. Like, can you imagine in Islam trying to make a David Goliath version? Like, if they got compared to the hypotheses of Islam, it's traditional fundamentalist is similar to Christianity, or the Jewish fundamentalist similar to anything. Like, yeah, it just shows you that everyone could be fucked up altogether. It's not just religion, just people as well.
Yeah.
To me, out of any religions, Christianity are most top. At least they are allowed to show their protesters about feces and apostasy execution, unlike the other religions. Yep. And we know that Islam was the biggest religion in the world, in my opinion. Like, I don't know.
Hindu's one of the oldest religions.
Yeah, Hindu is one of the oldest, I think.
Yeah. Buddhism.
Yeah.
They got Buddhism.
Like in the Kongs, like one of the Kongs back in the day, like way back in the day, that he did allow a lot of different religions into his kingdom, which he said he was fine with. But like, it kind of goes to show you that some people are very open up for all types of religions in that way.
I mean, it's very interesting to know about religion. I mean, there are many shows about it.
Yeah, like Abraham religions. If Judaism is the first, Christianity is the second, and Islam is the first, maybe. Like, yeah, they're Abraham religions, and they're a part of the Western world. That something. Abraham was the first of far to all three religions. For Hindus and Buddhists and Sikhism, I think they're both Abrahamic religions, like three of them, possibly.
Like even one of the more historical, dramatized shows, The Last Kingdom, which is still based on real people, just more fictionalized, it did very, very much deal with the Danes and Christianity in England at that time period. And I'm like, wow, that was great to see a lot of different people's views on a lot of different people and how they all treat their gods very differently from one another. I felt like that was very authentic.
To me, of the religions, Christianity and Judaism can show their prophets without facing the best possibility of being executed and not treating women terribly. Oh. So go ahead, sign Joker, if you want.
Oh no, that's it. I'm good.
Okay. Speaking of Family Guy, yeah, Family Guy is going downhill. Do you guys notice that Scooby had a period? So I'm like, oh, here we go with this.
That show been going downhill.
Family Guy's been going down there for a long, long time.
It's just sad.
Even with some of the writers, from American Dad that have been helping out the show bring back
Some is
some of
fun.
the more
Some is fun.
funnier skits, but it's like it's only gonna last for so long.
Yeah, all these terrible lines in the future episodes. Like, do you guys notice why why Stewie has a period?
I have no idea
How
why.
no babies have periods? When you're a baby, how you get a period? Tell me that.
I mean,
Tell me that, everyone in the chat. There's no hell way a male baby or infant has a period. It's stupid.
No. I know Family Guy known for I mean, Family Guy is that show that doesn't have like, you know, any lore to it. Well, not lore. I would say like no like
structure to the shows or like
Man, in Family Guy, entire history is only lapped at 5 jokes. 5 jokes.
Laws of physics. Like Family Guy is that show that doesn't, you know, that doesn't stick to any laws of physics.
Like they literally had an episode where Death is like, "You killed Death, Peter." I'm like, "How'd he kill Death?" And it's like Death, like, "I'm not doing my job, so people can do all this crazy stuff and not die." Like they were joking about like, "Wow, you drank this many beer without consuming alcohol poisoning."
One of the most infamous moments within Family Guy was the episode where Meg stood up to her whole family.
Yeah, it's stupid. I mean, why? It's a comedy.
I mean,
How's that mad for?
I mean, I think a lot of people got mad at that because, you know, Meg is known for being the butt sheep, the black sheep of the family, which is like the whole point of the joke is her being the black sheep, and it is played up for laughs, but some people do take that at heart take it seriously because maybe because Meg.
Ahoy, AJ. Ahoy. So I'll put the link. What's up? I'll put the link on the Discord if you find me there. So
I'll
yeah.
say like,
well, I think another one of the infamous episodes is them killing off Brian only to bring him back a few episodes later.
That was a ratings trap.
Yeah, that was for the ratings to get up Family Guy. It's like I mean, good death. I'm like, but it's like, you know, they're gonna bring him back. So and they did.
Oh.
When they brought them back, they made him worse.
Yeah, but there were like real people out there who some of them, I think a few of them that I've seen the photos of that did get a tattoo saying "Rest in Peace, Brian." I'm like, dang! But then they brought him back.
Yeah, it's sad.
Did they seriously steal the death episode from one of the Treehouse Horror episodes of The Simpsons?
I don't think so. I'm not too sure about that.
I picked the fall of Family Guy. Wait.
But then again, you know, it's not like the Simpsons writers can like sue them and be like, "Hey, you stole our joke," when that could easily be a common joke from anywhere. Really, it's very hard to find a line where you can say, "Is this really stealing or is it very common?"
Yeah, well, one of the things about Family Guy is that it used to be like funny, like most of the stuff is played for laughs, but now, as of right now, it's just like a chore to sit through. Like I know some people when it comes to Meg's character, and the reason why the writers made her stand up to her whole family is because, you know, with seeing Meg being abused, kind of mirrors their home life. Like some people do live very abusive home lives, and them seeing Meg Griffin on the show being abused by her own family does, like, for some it doesn't sit well with them. So I can understand why they would get upset with it, because it does mirror how seeing Meg being, you know, being the punching bag, or in their case, the lightning rod of the lightning rod of the family. It kind of mirrors how their home life is affected them.
Bingo Apple. Christianity and Judaism has much history of treating women terribly as much as Islam. Yep, because I knew every religion. It's not just Christianity and Judaism. I knew there. You know, do you guys watch the news about some?
Not
maybe
really.
you guys didn't realize there's a news about some Hindu woman I forget. It's on YouTube. I don't want to say it. I don't want to get my video demonetized. So you'll
I
find.
I don't really watch the news, so no.
I mean, the only time the news is on is either at work when it's like there's no spot to sit, then maybe the closest spot's TV, so you might watch something that's on there, or it's like 6 o'clock at night and the news is on for TV for dinner, so that's about it.
Yeah. So what is your opinion on the Turning Red review?
I never
Oh,
watched
The
it.
Turning
So
Red. I would like to say this.
The
It
one
was
with,
kind of cute at times. It was of like, okay, it kind of felt very Pixar-ish, but the more it kept going on, it felt like, I actually think it would have been better as a show, and maybe not to diss the director's mom.
yeah,
Like,
and
so your mom embarrassed you? Like, okay, but there could have been like a better way to get that across.
I mean that's the whole point of the
Maybe
film.
that is the whole point.
Like puberty is a very strange time, so I understand.
It's very strange for everyone, male and female. It's very different for all of us. How we go through this shit.
At that stage, parents can be really overprotective of the children. It's like I feel like with Ming Ming, I never seen the film, but have you seen like Mr. Enter's take on it?
theirs was and has been too much bullying of Meg Griffin. Yeah. The only times Elaine Trapp's work and actually funny was the first episode of the second South Park where Calvin looking for his dad instead about Jordan trade and Tom stopping them.
Saddam Hussein.
Yeah. And the fourth wall jokes about bullying Meg has lost their punch.
It got old.
The height as all was a
Like-
Family Guy DD movie. Okay. Continued one about main.
So yeah, like, have y'all watched that Turning Red review when Mr. Enter did?
Yeah.
And even
I did not.
the funniest and one of the funniest bits about it is that Forbes made a review on that guy. Forbes.
Never heard of him or her. I don't know.
Never heard of that.
Forbes is like an article website.
Oh.
Yeah, they made a review on Mr. Enter Turning Red video where he said Turning Red was bad because they didn't reference 9/11.
Whoa.
Don't tell he's going for Matt mode when he's complaining about 9/11 all the time in his past. Now he's trashing on conservatives and calling them Nazis and all this shit.
Mr. Enter's Turning Red.
I'm not kidding. No, I'm not kidding. He literally said that
I know that.
wait.
Watch it. I just
Film
need
takes
to
years. This film's
Wait. Is it
the night of September 11th.
Anime Match Crazy Cartoon Cast? Mr. Enter's Turning Red 9/11 take and why he needs help.
Yeah. Yes,
Is that the video?
Even though the film, like Turning Red takes place in like 2002, right? Like
Yeah.
the setting of the film,
I think the setting is 2000.
like 2002. So like
I'm
the style, like the goth, all that, like the cliches, all that, like all that stuff.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean,
Yeah, 2002. There it is. First sentence of the Wikipedia. 2002. It's been a while,
I mean,
but that's like 1 year later.
1 year later after 9/11. Like yes,
Yeah,
not
1
like
year later.
one of the most tragic events, but people were getting over that years later.
Yeah, like in 2002, everyone just completely healed themselves. Like they wanted to heal themselves, like the tragedy that happens, and all the lives are gone. And yeah, I don't know why Mr. Ashford had to be a pain in the ass. Just went there and says it's not weapons 9/11, dude. You were grow up in 2000s. You ever scare and complain about 9/11 stuffs? Hell, I only see you in your reviews when you complain the settings and you don't even say anything about 9/11. Like, make that make sense, man.
Not to mention, like, he even disabled the comments.
I know. I already know. I watched this
No
video. I
hate.
was thinking about him. So,
I mean,
and funny thing ever, that Animat really goes jump in and talk about
Oh
Oh.
yeah,
how
yeah.
the character needs
yeah.
help when this guy says 9/11 crap.
I haven't watched Animat in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, Google.
I mean, they're not okay. I'm not saying okay. They're not bad people. They're just they have. I mean, their views on the world is kind of skewed. Well, Mr. Like, I don't hate him. I mean, I do respect. I mean, he does.
So much Trainwreck.
Like, I don't hate him, but no hate to the guy. But still, that was overkill.
Yeah, same for
3.8
Miss Bench. I don't
likes,
hate him, but I
21
think he's crap.
dislikes. Yikes.
That was overkill.
That's a
Yeah,
little
for-
overkill right there. I mean, like,
For
we're
me-
all, I will like to say that we're all guilty of edgy jokes, and even I
Like,
will admit that I
joke-
fucked up from time to time on Twitters, but I will own up to my actions.
Like, if you
But mine's never been that extreme.
if he was actually joking about that would be like hilarious, but also like, dude, you're doing way
Oh,
too.
that is dark humor. That is way too
I mean,
much
if
dark
you're
humor.
trying to do like dark humor,
I remember like the one joke. It's like, hold on, like one of the early 9/11 jokes. It was by Iago's actor from Aladdin. So what was his joke?
oh,
Yeah.
rest in peace.
Hollywood loves people like Ezra Miller, the speed demon who attacks people accidentally females.
Yeah, Gilbert Gottfried's. Yeah,
Yes, Iago's voice.
9/11.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't give me start about the 9/11 uses, y'all. It gets me scared
Oh no,
Yeah,
no,
we're
no.
going to change the subject right now. So let's
because
change it
I
to
get
Ezra.
scared to be.
Like-
Yeah, let's change it to Ezra.
Like rest,
I still cannot believe for Ezra Miller. We have yet to find him.
rest in peace to Iago's voice actor.
Yeah, and I would like to say rest in peace to Gilbert Gottfried. Like, I
Yeah,
always keep saying this before we move on.
MS channel is an animation review channel. It's a political call that he just so happens to talk about animation.
Yeah, that's true as well. But before we continue, I do say this every year because there's not a whole lot of old Hollywood actors and actresses and people behind the screen and on screen left anymore. Like, I know a lot of them are very old, like either 80s or 90 years old. Like, I only have so many years left with the great Patrick Stewart before he goes away, and I'm very ashamed that he's still on Star Trek Picard because A, I don't like that show, and B, Patrick, I think he could be doing the last of a few times, spending time with his wife. But even then, for Picard, I would like to say that his wife was in the show. Like, she has no reason to be in Picard season 2. I mean, all she's doing is just singing her album song to promote it. But I'm like, wow, Patrick, you're a great husband for allowing your wife on this show. And I will say that's a good husband. That is a good husband right there. He's allowing his wife to be on the show for a few seconds just to sing a song to help promote her album. That's a good husband right there.
that's
Yeah,
That is a great husband.
rest in peace to all these legends. Wow.
Rest in peace to all these legends. And I was very devastated of Betty White. I'm like,
Oh,
no, so
Yeah.
close to 100.
yeah, I
But-
just made it
But
about.
holy
mentioning about
crap,
her.
did so many people. Hopefully, I hope a lot of them still have their animals and are
Betty White.
taking care of them, because that's how you know you're a great person. That we keep saying that you're old, but you die too soon.
Betty
It's-
White.
Man, she was so funny.
It's going to be a long day. Once,
But
like,
for me,
it's going to
one
be
Saturday-
a long day.
but for me,
Once Mel Brooks actually goes, he's a real one.
He's a real one too.
Patrick Stewart is allowing his
Air
wife
quotes.
on a show.
Allowing his wife.
but for me,
Mel Brooks.
Okay, good for you. For you.
but for
Yeah.
me, but for me, Santana Joker, one of the saddest deaths in all of history was Judith Barcy.
Judah Barcy. Oh, I still remember that one.
Yes.
Oh,
You all know
so sad.
what her father did. We all know.
Yes.
He was only 10.
Oh.
But if you even watch All Dogs Go to Heaven again, and you hear and
Interesting.
that's one of the saddest. Like, Bigger Than Them was the darkest, but All Dogs Go to Heaven was the saddest film.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Judy Morrissey. She was only, and the coward shot himself. Coward.
Her father shot her and his wife.
And then he shot himself, and then coward.
The reason
Should
why
be in
I
jail.
was jealous of her success, I'm like, how can you be jealous of your own daughter's success? You could have been happy.
You could have
This
been.
is totally sad seeing this little girl
Yeah.
that passed away.
Like I said,
Seeing child actors and
It's
actresses
Ducky.
being killed, but she's
Our
not the
original
first one.
Ducky. Yep, yeah.
Well, there was another actor who was killed. Like I forget what
You don't
that
deserve
actor's
it.
name was. Who was killed at the young age,
like I
years
said,
or today.
you don't deserve heaven for that.
Yep.
You deserve hell.
He's probably
Yeah.
is rotting in hell as we speak.
Yeah.
Just shame. I think another one that was too young was the original actress from The Exorcism. No, Poltergeist. There you go, Poltergeist, because I think she was wrongfully diagnosed with something, and then she,
Who
passed
the
away.
one?
The day the movies died when Mel Brooks goes.
The one who played Carol Ann.
Yep,
Wait,
the original
girl who
Poltergeist.
plays the girl from
yeah,
All Dogs
here.
Go to Heaven,
Oh,
particularly from the
Heather
Oh,
Heather
yes.
O'Rourke.
yeah.
shame she did.
Judith Bars.
Yeah, that one
Yeah.
gets you every single time.
Even Don Bluth was sad.
Even Don, Don Bluth was very sad, very sad.
Yeah, it's still remember.
Yeah,
And some people speculate. Like, I know this like a bit of a stretch, but some people say like the Barcy home because of its dark past. Some people say it's haunted.
I've heard rumors like that, but it's like,
People say it's
but
haunted.
I don't know. But
Dark.
I just don't know.
And now Judith's ghost is haunting the house. Like, even when, like, imagine like being in that house and you would hear her voice.
yeah.
That would be, yeah. That's like a very sad moment because you know that. Okay, and there's the thing I would say, like, yes, all these actors are dead. Like, all these musicians are dead, from Prince, Michael, Whitney. But there's one thing that will not die. It's their legacy.
The legacy.
It's their legacy.
The legacy. The
Yeah.
legacy will live on through all these musicians, directors, actors, artists, our wonderful composers, sound editors, etc., etc., etc. Their legacy has been preserved forever. It's very sad that a lot of these people go, but it is life. Some of them have gone out in horrific ways, some sad ways. Others, spent the last day spending with the families that they love. Others never got the chance to see them again. But if there's one thing we all can agree on, is that thank God for preserving all of their stuff. Because
Yeah.
there's so many good stuff.
Yeah.
But, like, even Freddie Mercury, Freddie Mercury was even a sad one because he did not tell people until his last remaining days, where he's like, I have AIDS. The next day, he's dead.
My God.
Yeah.
Because he stopped taking his medication that was helping him out, but I guess he knew it was going to come and stopped taking his medication, announced to the world that, I have AIDS, and he died. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Poor Eddie. That's tragic. Sad.
Poor Freddie.
When I was a
Freddie.
kid, I was
Oh,
crying when I was a little bit crying about it. So
From your Whitney Houston to your even Tina Marie.
Even the sad one for me in Hollywood, it's still
Michael Jackson.
Michael is still the sad one for me because he announced his comeback tour, and I still remember this. I still remember this because how I learned about the news. I'm coming back from religious camp back at the time I was still religious with my mom. My mother gets on the phone as we go past, where we get more cell signal to call our father, be like, hey, we're here, come pick us up, at the church. And he's like, well, honey, I have something to tell you that Michael Jackson passed away. And my mom's like, yeah, nice April Fool's joke. And he's like, no, he passed away. I'm like, holy shit. Even the one that surprised me the most was Robin Williams. I'm like, holy shit.
Yes.
I
the
I
last,
know that one hits you right in the gut.
yes, yes. No one,
That's,
and that's why I
but
think,
then again, you didn't know he was suffering until it was too late. I'm like,
yeah,
he was getting help, but then, man, to go out like that.
it's just sad. Like, everything. Like,
Yeah.
life ain't all fun and games. It's just once you like Michael, even when he was living, like he lost all of his fans. He lost his fans. He lost his supporters. When
Michael's family doesn't deserve the slanderous Return to Neverland documentary. That documentary has been debunked so many different times. I don't know why people keep using that against Michael and his family.
Oh, speaking about that, let me talk about it. So.
That has been debunked countless times. There's been countless evidence against the people who were accusing him of that. Hey, then why'd you call this person saying that you found, this nasty judge they can use against Michael? Why are you faking evidence? Why are you so jealous? Like there's just so much of that story that's like, that the more it keeps coming out, you start to see that Michael was more innocent than people.
Yeah, Michael never done those things because you know why?
So let me talk about it. So they made a freaking documentary about leaving Neverland about these. It says Michael and his family doesn't deserve that. This since his return to Neverland documentary. Yeah, those two guys who are trying to expose him, who just really trying to spread lies about it, and how you're telling me that this pop star you love and you're a fan of him, and now you betray him just by spreading about it.
I mean, like how they met was, I believe was when Michael's bus broke down, and I guess they were close enough to one of the mechanics, and that's how they met. They became good friends. Like, they did respect him. He was kind of like part of the family, like extended family. And, the kid just liked Michael because, number one, Michael's kind of a cool dude, and you hear all these stories of how about he's never had a childhood. It was always with,
that's the reason why
and everything. And there would be a strong attachment to, say, hey, let children be children before, they can't have a life no more.
Yeah,
I was in Vegas for I did see Cirque du Soleil, Michael Jackson's one. Wonderful show. Some people say there should be more singing than dancing, but Michael was all about the dancing, and holy crap, that was a great show. And they do show you the quotes that Michael's been saying about children in the show. And I'm like, that's Michael right there. And it was so cool to see literally a holographic version of young Michael singing and dancing, and then going into adult Michael. That's amazing.
But it's still not the same.
But I thought it was pretty cool.
That's the reason why he hung that with kids. Like, yes, some yeah, some people can say it's questionable, but if you looked at his history, you will understand why. And we all know that he never touched those kids. People love to like make up lies just for the tabloids.
Yeah, even Michael Jackson's own father beat him when he was younger. He was abusive.
He had to work. All his child, he had to work, including his brothers. They had to work. That's why he reached stardom. They had to work. They never had time to play. Like
one of the brothers, like the sixth one, was never didn't make it to the Hall of Fame. That's kind of sad. Like it was the original Michael Jackson 5, not 6-1. He couldn't be in the Hall of Fame.
And
Disney won't play Stark Randy Dad because they're pussies. I mean Stark Randy. Oh, the Michael Jackson episode that was from The Simpsons. I heard they were moving because all those accusations just happened.
That was sad.
Michael Jackson was amazing. Oh,
I mean, South Park can still play there,
but
there's more influence takes.
No, Alex.
Hey.
Hey, Alex.
Hello.
I think the celebrity death that no one is ever going to get over is the Marilyn Monroe one. The Marilyn Monroe death. That is a really young age, 36. Everything that went through that was crazy.
The classic sex symbol.
The classic sex symbols.
Yeah, Marilyn Monroe.
Alex, I can hear the echo. Can you turn it down a little bit?
My echo?
Yeah, area go. This comes from you.
Do you want me to mute myself instead, dude? Or that's fine?
Well, just turn down or have headphones on, I think.
I have headphones on.
Like, turn it down a little bit. Like,
I have my headphones, I think.
so this is Alex, my friend, my child friend.
Hey, what's up?
So it says, Michael Jackson was such an amazing guy. He especially weighs a transparency doesn't try to kill him. And good oil bubbles.
I love Jane. Y'all love Janet Jackson.
Mega Michael Jackson, destroyer of evil, Moonwalker.
Y'all love
Yeah.
Janet Jackson. Like Janet Jackson, that's another great singer. My favorite album from her is the Rhythm Nation. That's like it tackled a lot of social issues like racism, prejudice. But one thing about it is that
Kinda like.
one thing about it is about Rhythm Nation is that Janet doesn't. He doesn't like spoon feed you the message. The message is all in. The message is like it's clear. It's clear. You understand it.
I do.
Yeah, I love
But
it.
I watched Mecha Jack's. Yeah, I watched Mecha Jackson's documentary that he was a pedophile, and I was like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to listen to Mecha Jackson no more.
Yeah, they're just bunch of.
Yeah, it was actually real. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna watch any. I'm never gonna listen to Mecha Jackson ever again. Just period.
No, you mean,
I'd rather like.
you mean a Leaving Neverland? You're talking about?
Yes.
Once?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's.
Mhm.
People
Yeah,
debunk that.
those
They
weirdos
debunk
is
that.
always just freaking lies.
People
Like,
debunk that. The reason why is because all the lies, the tabloids. Because we all know he never touched those boys because they just spread lies about him.
And even when he was giving his statement with all the press swarm, you can tell that he's very afraid of what the heck is going to happen to him if he's not found not only innocent, but he knows that he's telling the truth right then
Yeah.
and there.
Yeah,
Well, it's kind of true though.
they just spread lies,
yeah.
lots of lies. If you want to talk about someone who actually hurt, like sexually, well, who did racketeering, all that stuff. R. Kelly, like R. Kelly's a legend, but he's still facing like prison time.
He finally got sentenced, so I guess
Like,
now there's justice for the people. Yeah, he got sentenced.
We all know about the Aaliyah story about him being married to Aaliyah, even though she was like 14 at the time.
Oh, that sounds like me out the window.
Yeah, like I love Aaliyah.
Like a fly. Oof.
Rest in peace to
It's a
Aaliyah.
meme
I
now.
love Aaliyah. Rest in peace to Aaliyah. I love her.
Yeah.
R.
I
Kelly was
just
wrong.
heard about her.
He was wrong for that.
Also, let me talk about Aaliyah a bit. So, I heard about her when my mom told me about Aaliyah. Like, I never heard her when. I knew who she is. Like, I widely listened to her music with her life. And yeah, I just knew she had it's tragic to see her dying like this at the very young age. Like,
I mean, someone brings up a good point. Michael didn't do nothing. Ezra Miller did everything.
nothing.
How was he in jail? How was Ezra not in jail?
Probably.
yeah, how this crazy ass dude just after women and beat them up and accusing them of saying Nazi. Also, speaking of that, he has a German friend that he just saying a Holocaust survivor was a Nazi. Like, what? Seriously?
Beat you.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, this guy needs help. Like, this guy has a grooming accusation. We got some girls or kids, children involvement accusing him to because he's just a weirdo, just stalking some girls or something.
That sounds like a pedophile to me for some reason. I don't know why. It just gave me some weird vibes going on in my head.
Yeah, but yeah, and the reason
Man in
why,
the Mirror is one of the best.
and the reason why Michael hung out with kids, he had a childhood. All he had to do, like,
We have- It's Pichu!
Oh, Pichu.
Bruh! It only keeps me insane. I love Pichu.
Pichu's strangely enough, I do have a Pikachu Christmas one, but I gave that one to my nephew. So because down, I saw this Christmas Pikachu one. I'm like, I'm buying this for me. But then I realized, like, well, my nephew's in town. This will be a good gift. Came back home. I'm like, here you go, Ollie. And strangely enough, when I was at work one day, they're all having breakfast, and then it's like I get a photo during breakfast. Like, look what he did. He basically grabbed the Hold on.
Grabbed the Pikachu and then broke it.
Then he gave it a little kiss. I'm like he's been doing that for all the Pokemon I've been giving him.
Aww, that is cute.
That's a cute little nephew.
It says, wait, this comment says there.
Speaking of which, do you guys have a really funny memory as a child?
Fun memory.
a
I
fun-
do, well, not really fun. I almost scared the
I had a
really
fun-
nasty and lost
I had
people
a-
with unhealthy interests with kids. Ezra Miller is in jail because he's a non-binary.
I mean, that's kind of right.
they
Homo
can't find
actor.
him.
He even talks about what the good friend Michael Jackson was.
Macaulay
Yeah.
Culkin.
But didn't Macaulay Culkin stab in the back later?
Oh no!
That's what one of my friends told me. That ironically, Macaulay Culkin stabbed him in the back.
Oh no!
Everybody loves stabbing people in the back. It's like a game.
Like,
Yeah.
so I don't know if
Let's
this
see
is true or not anymore. I'm like, so did he defend Michael, or is he not defending
Until
Michael
you metaphor
anymore? Like, apples, tomatoes, I guess.
Oh god!
I guess on good days he'll defend Michael, and then on bad days he won't defend Michael.
And how about Oprah Winfrey?
Oh my god!
Speaking of Oprah Winfrey, do you know this chick? You know, in the interview with, when she started to complain about her friend being attacked for, having Kobe Bryant's accusation had to do with something else. Like, then she said that she worried about her friend and she's getting backlash with it. Like Tina James. Yeah, I just don't like Oprah Winfrey. I'm sorry. Like,
It's fine. It's literally fine.
I mean, it's fine, Taylor. I mean, Oprah Winfrey, there are moments where she does spat out bullshit.
Of course, the same thing from Paula. Fucking Hook woman to piss me off the most, or M Dragon. Jesus Christ.
oh yeah, that chick gets in my nerves. I just make appeals about her.
Yeah, I was in the live stream with my friend, and I was so thrown off and pissed off. You haven't seen me rage. The way I was talking about Demon Slayer and the Seven Deadly Sins, they literally.
Oh.
Yeah, I was there with my friend, so I was literally pissed off, and I was yelling.
Oh, so you're the M Dragon 12 video.
Yeah.
That woman, I don't know, she is funny in a weird way.
But the way that she put labels on the Seven Deadly Sins, it just pissed me off the most. And then it's just like...
About Meliodas being a predator, or... I mean, if you look at their ages, the dog...
Yeah, that's what I said. If you haven't watched the whole anime, then that makes perfect sense. But if you literally judging and not watching the whole thing, that's just out of question, my guy. And you judging it.
Yeah, it's like, Elizabeth, like... She died before Meliodas did. Like, she was 16. She was 16 when she died.
Yeah.
When she reincarnated, she's like,
and reborn.
Yeah, reborn. She's 100.
Yes.
They're all in the hundreds.
Like they're all in their hundreds, so like
Same thing
it's
with them
it's
Inuyasha.
okay.
Same thing with Inuyasha.
Yeah.
Like Inuyasha, he's 200.
No, he was like, I was looking at it the other day, and I was like, wait a second, he's like 18 at the time when he was actually stabbed by the fucking arrow.
Well, he was 18 when he stabbed by the arrow. Then go, how many centuries later to where they are in present day timeline? Kagome, goes down the well and everything. It's like,
Yep.
Inuyasha is 200. Like,
yes, no.
okay, human
Technically, he's still 18.
Take him
He's
down.
frozen in time.
human years, he's like, yes, he's like around Kagome's age.
Yeah, the Gome was actually 16.
No, 15.
Yeah. No, shouldn't this like 16 birthday?
I'm looking this up.
15. So Kagome, Inuyasha's like around. Okay, in human years, he'd be like 15 or 17. In human years, because he does have a human form. Like, he's half
Yeah.
human.
Yeah, that's really understandable. And they did have a daughter, so that makes perfect sense that she's a half demon too. So
Yeah. Don't get me
I'm like,
started.
how does that work?
Don't get me started.
Yeah, can you definitely imagine if
Wait,
she's
okay.
doing this like she's
Okay,
going
I got
after
the age.
you know,
Kagome
every
is
show, like
first.
even though she's going after every show, accusing the show to be, oh, you can't let the there's how feeling it. Bitch, it's fictional. Make
fictional
that-
characters.
Anyway.
But
Kagome's
okay.
14, the first chapter, first episode. I
mhm.
think later in Inuyasha, she's 15. The final act ends since then. 18. Chronologically, we get later to the sequel series. 22, then later 36. So, okay. Makes more sense.
Mhm.
Right. But the one relationship that I do not fucking agree with was the Rin and Sesshomaru relationship. Okay, as mother, oh, no, not as mother, as like a father and daughter type of relationship, I can get it. But when when Yashahime aired and when we see like Towa and Setsuna, they are biologically Sesshomaru and Rin's daughters. So that means Rin was pregnant at like around 14 or 15 when she had those children. I'm like, really?
I can't. I literally don't want to question it. I'm just gonna like. The story is. I'm just gonna leave it there.
Yeah,
That's
really,
fine.
Really, Rumiko?
Just leave it there. Just
And-
leave it there.
Leave it there. Leave it there,
Yeah,
please.
there. I
Don't
mean,
need to get a little too creepy.
there are.
But then again, he was in the hentai industry, so
I do not.
I've been telling so many newbies this. I'm like, you do realize,
Yeah.
like, if you like the guy, but like your favorite mangakas or illustrators, they might have worked in the hentai industry. One's like, no, they haven't. I'm like, if you like the guy who made Hellsing, and like, he's made hentai, like, no, he hasn't.
Don't.
I feel he's like, oh, that's yeah.
You get a current.
It's still.
It's true, but it's true.
I have my limits when it comes to what goes in anime and manga. I mean, we already had the incident where Nobuhiro Watsuki got in trouble. The creator of Rurouni Kenshin, he got in trouble because he possessed child pornography.
Well,
That's
that is
horrible.
true.
Oh.
That
Yeah.
he did, and he was
So
he
yeah,
fined
that's
everything.
why.
That's not okay. That is not okay.
So yeah,
But there was also another one. Now to speak about that, there was another one from like a little while ago, actually. I think like a couple years now. That I believe this manga was grooming
What the
children. Well, here's the thing. The strange thing is that the manga that he was creating is that it was this older gentleman that was helping out this girl get into the industry that he was formerly in. So you're thinking, oh, this is a good manga. But then you find out that the manga is actually a creep. It's like, wait, what he's drawing and putting in the manga? Was he actually thinking about that? I can't remember the title of this of the manga.
and you know why? I have
And now
my
you're like, oh, that's kind of creepy now.
Hmm.
I don't care if Japan's it's percent 13. I don't care. I have my.
Yeah.
And I do agree with you. I do have certain limits myself. as long as I know my limit, it's like the line isn't crossed, I'll be okay. But again, it's different, but it's like I know my limit. I know the character's ages, so just do with that. I'm not into the whole thing that some other people are, but I'm just like, I just like good drawings. That's about it.
That's true.
Why some
Yeah.
pedophilia joke? It's because of shit like this. Ghost Stories is one of the Ghost Stories.
I mean, I watched Ghost Stories once, and I was like, I was
funny.
I watched the dub version of Crunchyroll, and I was like, okay, this is alright. And then it threw me off. It throws me off inside when I watch the videos. You know the episode of Bunny, and then this girl literally said, not because you're black. Not because you're black. I was like, God damn it.
Because you're black.
Oh, Alex.
Oh, damn it.
You get
Alex.
Yeah, what up?
car,
Listen to
you
this.
get
Listen
a
to
car.
this.
Everyone gets a car. Yeah.
I'm listening.
Hey, we were laughing too hard. Say that again.
Jump. I said jump. I said jump. That's some Ghost Stories too.
Jump.
You're gay.
Everybody,
Listen
listen up.
to you. Have
You
you
know my favorite joke in this Ghost Story? You got some religious chick with the.
Is it the girl, like the one girl who's literally religion and saying, "Are you gay?" The gays go down to hell. I'm like, oh god. And this one boy is like, "What is gay?"
Ooh, what a beautiful mistress.
Oh, he says, "What is a lesbian?"
Yeah.
Ooh, what a beautiful seamstress. I hope you're not a homosexual.
There's also Jewish jokes as well.
God.
If that was made today, you wouldn't know how many people today will get pissed off. They would be
That's
so
why you gotta preserve it.
specified.
That's why I got my copy.
Oh, in that other episode, black men have bigger penises than.
No. I know what you mean.
Black people, black youths.
No.
The vagina will be bigger. This one. Oh.
Shut the fuck up.
No, I'm serious, bitch. I swear to God, blue.
Oh, I only see like the sky blue, but I'm literally like the bottom of hell right now, of like Satan's ass. You can literally see it from there.
Man, the dub slapped so hard. It just slapped so hard. Like you're watching. I mean, it's obvious you're watching a comedy show mixed as a horror, which duh. But
that's true. I mean, if you watch Ghost Stories on sub, I guess that doesn't make any like funny moments in it, but just dub instead.
It's because in the sub it's a kids show in the subs, but in the dub it's South Park anime.
Yeah.
Like,
oh man. When I was actually a kid, I actually watched Happy Tree Friends as a child.
oh.
I was actually the weirdest child. Taylor, you have no shame either. You have no shame when we first met. I have no shame about it either. I'm gonna do it.
I'm about to stop all of you right now because I accidentally caught a glimpse of the Belladonna of Sadness.
And I want to watch. And you know my parents were pussified at the time when South Park came on television because of how obscene it was.
Bro, I was actually watching South Park when I was actually 18, and my parents do not even care if I watch South Park or Family Guy.
Yeah.
When I was like 9 a little bit, but I was only catching the tail ends of episodes till like, okay, the babysitter's asleep, so quickly just watch an episode quickly. It was funny.
We go with the snow, but not the snow that is yellow.
Hey guys, let me tell you. You know my favorite Family Guy I saw in the clip when in the Halloween I saw when Chris was in blackface when he dressed as Bill Cosby when Lois was like
I know what costume that you're talking about, man. Oh my god.
He felt to him to put on the Indian costume instead.
No.
I miss the old Family Guy jokes.
Oh yes, yeah. Family Guy has some very good jokes.
Exactly.
Yeah. That was
Especially
back then.
that what was that?
Oh,
That cutaway.
shit, holy shit, man! We interrupt everyone.
Not
Oh.
the
Finally,
one.
finally got a month when finally Bleach is coming back and it's coming out in October, baby. October this year. Yes.
You know, like as a person for me, my friends is like, you should watch Death Note, and I was like, I never watched Death Note, and they're like, you should watch it. It's really good. I'm like, all right.
Up
Oh, yeah,
till Elstad.
What do you
Yeah.
think?
Much better.
Death Note.
What do you think of
Yes.
Misa?
I haven't watched it yet.
Monsters. You want a good classic one? Monsters. Excellent.
Are you talking about the Sumi girls, like Monster Girls?
No, not Monster Girls. There's this detective thriller called Monsters back in the day by Studio
Monster. Oh, you mean like the one with the doctor?
The Doctor one.
Yeah, Monster. That was on Sci-Fi once.
Yes, that's how I
Yeah.
watched it. That was excellent.
My dad had watched Monster before.
I loved it. It was excellent.
Naoki Urasawa.
God, I felt so old. I'm on like a 2000 baby. I'm just like looking at back then I was watching Hamtaro as a kid.
Dude,
But for me, the best
that one was
That was
excellent.
2000
me,
baby.
the best
You know.
shonen anime for me in the 2000s, hands down, it had to be Fullmetal Alchemist.
I got
Which
the
one? Brotherhood or
Both,
OG?
both.
Ooh, there
Just
you go.
just Fullmetal Alchemist in general.
you and
Bloodlust.
you and Ray are both 2000. I am 2002, and I'm still old.
2000.
Yeah, and I'm still old. God damn it! I'm like left behind in my 20s.
But I'm still a kid. Yeah, I'm still a kid in that time.
Yeah,
Yeah, that makes perfect sense
mean,
because you're like older than me,
I mean,
and I'm
I
just smaller.
like
I'm like One Punch Man. Who was this small child? Yeah.
the protagonist is not annoying. Winry is non-annoying female protagonist, and like even though Winry can't fight, she's emotionally strong.
She actually, I watched one anime. It's Alchemist, but I did watch it once before. It was just episode 1. It was actually good.
Like,
But
she's
I
so-
haven't watched it.
That's one thing about
Right back.
Winry. Winry's
My
so
mom's calling me something. So
At
I'll
the
be
back.
right back.
Alright.
7. So
Okay.
I want you guys to chat there.
Alright.
That's one thing about
Get a car, you'll get a car. Everyone gets a car.
Silent Joker. Winry served a purpose. She served a purpose.
Man.
That because one of the many complaints about shonen anime, one of the many complaints that some female characters don't really serve a purpose.
Oh wait,
There for
Colleen.
Which they kind of do, like, for example, for Black Butler, though.
Call. Wait a second.
Like for example, we all know the soccer Arno thing, like how soccer, like
Don't.
yeah, she deserves better.
Alright, who is your favorite waifu from your favorite anime?
Oh, I'm not picking the underage one. I'm picking the one in my age range.
It can be age 1, though. I'm on my 20s, so I'm good.
Bando or waifu.
It can be your waifu, or it can be your husband's.
Okay, hold on a second.
Bando, I would pick
This way. From. I love Blair. Blair's awesome.
Oh
I
yeah,
love Blair. Even though technically speaking, I know it's a.
I never watched Soul Eater. That's my problem. I never watched Soul Eater. I'll probably watch it.
or you can read the manga as well. The manga's good too, but
Soul Eater was
love
awesome.
Blair from Soul Eater.
The ending, the ending kind of felt incomplete because the manga was still going.
Because the manga wasn't finished quite yet, so that's why it was.
Yeah, so that's why I want Soul Eater Brotherhood.
JoJo, oh, gotta go with my girl. Gotta go with my girl, Joey.
But I try to.
Got a
Nice.
tattoo?
Nice. But I
Really-
tried to watch JoJo Bizarre Adventures episode 1. I couldn't get into it. I wasn't really
It is
interesting.
Very bizarre, but
I'm not.
once he does it going, you'll find it. But
I tried to watch it, but I couldn't. I was like, no, I'll watch something else.
It gets even bizarre as the parts keep going on.
Mm.
It lose Josuke's actor Billy a few weeks ago, so that's very sad.
For me, Husbando, Louis from Beastars, Waifu.
I have to say Lego Sheet though.
Ooh, Lego Sheet.
Well, I'll just okay.
Purple Heart, Iris Heart, or Cludia from.
Is that from Date Live? Is that from Date Live?
Because
I know-
This one's Cludia, but if you want the Data Live one.
Yeah, I was like, is that character from Date Live?
That one, no, this one is from Data Live, not Tsumi. But she's
Okay.
not really waifu. She's not. Let me get
Um,
I didn't really have a favorite waifu, but I would say like
my other.
I'll just be the Hawkeye.
I
You
love
mean-
getting autographs. This one?
Ooh,
When I was
I did. Nice.
Kermi Tokusaki.
I don't know.
Ooh, I love her so much.
Probably will make a good waifu. If I don't know, she might sleep with other people.
She's a good waifu.
Which is
Everyone's like,
the reason why
Okay,
she
I'm back. So,
Oh, welcome back. We was talking about who's favorite waifu. Sorry, T. It can be your favorite waifu or your husband.
my
Only-
favorite
only
waifu is supposed to
different.
be, supposed to be Yu-Gi-Oh! G5 character. So, yeah.
I swear to God, if it's a a magician girl, I'm gonna lose it. Magician girl.
Yeah, it starts
Tell
from
you
Disney
this.
Girl.
Julie King loves a magical magician girl. Oh.
girl. I love my favorite magical girl anime is Cardcaptor Sakura.
Ah.
That's one of the
Okay,
Cardcaptor Sakura. That's one of my favorite magical girl animes. It's made by my favorite manga group, Clamp.
Ooh, I haven't watched it.
I love
classics. It's a classic.
especially it has one of the best gay couples in all of anime.
That is true. I will agree with you right there.
One of the best, and one because it's not only a gay couple, but one thing about Clamp is that they focus on fate and soulmate. So they're more than gay couples; they're also soulmates because everything they do for each other is based around fate.
Favorite.
I would
Speaking.
have to go Sailor Mars herself from Sailor Moon. I love Sailor Mars. Sailor
Yeah.
Moon, first
I had-
anime I ever watched.
I love Sailor Moon.
I love Sailor Mars. I know she's like,
I have to.
will change her to love you.
I have to say Sebastian from Black Butler.
Can't go wrong with Sebastian. Sebastian's a good husband, I will admit that.
Yeah, Sebastian. He'll take care of you. He'll literally take care of you when you're sick. Literally.
Hold on, since you
Same Apple. I never watched Sailor Moon either, but I did try to watch it, like the remake one. But I did watch Fruit Basket, the remake one, too.
I mean, Sebastian, he's a great butler. He's a great butler. You can't go
I
wrong
want to
with
watch it. I was on Netflix. But Midnight. How about Midnight? I could do
Is that one?
Waifu.
The
Midnight.
one. Sorry.
I hear Academia from Midnight.
Just interrupts you in my bed. I'm just trying to talk. The one anime that Taylor got me watching is Elfen Lie, and I was like, okay, this sounds like yeah. When I was watching it, I was like, okay, that sounds not creepy. I'm like looking on YouTube. I'm like, oh, there's literally a limb flying.
Higurashi. Higurashi.
I couldn't. My friend likes creepy shit. I don't. I just like cute things.
Like Kagura Sakura.
I watch Magic Udoka.
Monica Magica, like it's cute at first, but
Then it
nah.
gets dark.
I watch Magic Udoka, but when I was watching episode 3, one got killed, but the other one I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil it if you haven't.
I see Monica Magica, so yeah.
But she actually turned herself into God, at least, and all the witches literally turned into ashes, and which is good. Literally, the hate is that Pink Girl's hair.
But then you watch the sequel film, and then it goes, oh wait, then it was all for nothing because how messed up it gets, and that ending was like holy.
Don't mind her
shit.
fading in the ending.
But then you watch the end credits, of like, okay, there you are, you little. And then you see the little cat. I'm like, what the heck happened to you? Only in the manga.
Okay, who's your favorite mascot in anime? Your cute animal mascot in anime?
Sorry about that.
Oh,
Well,
I'm not
Pokemon.
as
That's too easy.
Pokemon. Okay, I agree. I like Pokemon, but when I was trying to beat the game, I got the Pokemon Shining Diamond, and I was so freaking infuriated, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put this down, and I'm just gonna focus on what I wanted to do when I get back on it. I tried to beat Cynthia like 6 times, and I could not get there.
Let me guess. You got screwed over by Garchomp.
With Earthquake.
Every single time.
I couldn't do it. I was like, let me try this again. Because I did this before and over again. I got screwed over. I can't deal with Cynthia.
I have to choose a mascot that I do like.
Is that Lucia from Black Butler?
That's you mean
the manga of Pokemon? Pokemon Adventure.
L. That's why Sebastian's a great butt.
He's like, Sebastian is like man material. Him, not so much.
How about
in fact, feels like, why the hell do I gotta wear pink? Why the hell I gotta wear the dress? Because I was once a little girl. You're kidding me. You don't want people to realize that. Okay, that's a good sense. You want to know that the main guy.
I mean, if you want to be like, it's the same thing from the host club. How his dad dresses a cross woman, which is
Yes.
that was
A man of almost culture, but at least he's fine with it.
he's fine dressing as a woman. And then for the Jellyfish Queen, Jellyfish Princess series, the guy literally dressed as a woman.
You mean Princess Jellyfish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like, the guy dresses as a woman, and he just suppressed every single guy, and then he saw her, and he like, let me have a makeover real quick and fix her hair and get rid of the glass, and she couldn't see shit.
Nice CL profile.
anime mascot, the one I remember the most is Hamtaro. Anime hamsters, but the Hamtaro's kind of cute. I'm like that little guy.
I love
The Ghibli film, I watched Hamtaro for the first time, and I love it.
Hamtaro.
The one for Trigun is the cat.
Buzzcat?
Yeah, the black cat.
Protect those hamsters, please.
Protect those hamsters, but ironically, the black cat and Trigun. The reason why it's even in the anime is that the animator said that we weren't doing a heavy action scene, You put the black cat in there just for relaxation.
Oh, come on, Taylor! I see your hair on Pokemon every single time, man. Stop!
Then you bought the candies?
Stop! Stop! God damn it! Stop! I can't deal with your shit, man.
I'm dragging them on you little weekend. Go ahead, they can expose you.
God damn it!
Oh my!
My husband.
I can't stand you, bro. I can't stand you, bro.
Back to mama.
That's what happens. Always finds out.
Oh God.
I'm the captain. Get on my first mate.
Oh God, what's going on, man?
The first captain, get off my ship.
Oh, oh God.
Yeah. Yeah, the moon was
I haven't
was a
watched
gate.
Sailor Moon
That was a
in years.
gateway.
Same, I haven't too.
That was a gateway anime.
The original dub, what was?
I'm gonna go
the
stove.
original
Don't
dub.
weird it is.
Legitimately.
Literally hated the pink hair chick
It
when
is.
I.
If you thought I was doing
Don't mind Faith in
watch
at the
Sailor
ending.
Moon in its original dub, not the Viz dub. Watch it in its original dub when
Dub
yeah.
was the original
Over.
ghost stories dub to how weird.
they're girls. We're cousins. We're cousins.
Yeah.
We grew up together.
Oh. I really hope Alabama will be proud of it.
Oh no!
We're
Oh,
cousins.
Very
damn.
foggy about Serena.
We're cousins. Serena, do you want me? Do you want?
Can you
Do you want
imagine I
to be
date
my
with my
cousin?
sister? Oh, gross.
Do you want to be? Do you want to be my cousin?
Kanye Mary's
Like, going to Only the same sex.
We're cousins.
Oh God!
I'm glad this up took over the series
Yes.
as lesbians.
The mom
Thanks.
doesn't like them, so. Okay.
Thanks a lot to Service Dub.
Wait, or how they changed some of the guys into girls. I'm like, okay,
Oh.
that looks good enough.
Six stars. That's why six stars had been dubbed, because how can people explain men transforming into women
Mhm.
when the manga they are women, they dress as men, like they're women but they dress as men.
Oh God.
There's no dub that I watched that kind of matched the original, or there was a dub, but it's been lost in time. But it's probably a
So
fan
guys,
dub.
I had
It's
to
probably
go
beat
somewhere,
down,
so
like,
be right back.
as if the recording
Alright.
was-
5
What, you told
minutes,
me?
like, I had to go. Like, be right back, guys.
Alright, let me be correct. Okay, who's your favorite Pokemon character? Like the gym leaders or the champions?
Ooh.
It can be the champions or it can be gym leaders.
Well, the one that I remember find the most would be Pokemon Emerald. So the champion from Emerald. So I would think he's from the Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald games. So that was always my favorite one because my first legendary was Rayquaza, so I always took Rayquaza with me because at level 70 you might as well catch her. And
That's
start
true. That's definitely true about that.
It was level 70. It's like the first legendary is a high power Pokemon. Like I might as well catch her, level up a few different times, and take it to the Elite Four and the champion and start wiping the floor against everyone. Except for you, Cyrus. I did not know that. Every time I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I have to save. Make sure I have enough health to just to get through this shit. Because Dragon against Dragon, one of us is gonna lose.
Oh man. So my favorite champion has to be Steven from Pokemon Alpha Sapphire.
Ooh, yeah, Steven's a good fight. Steel types. Although,
Mm-hmm.
they growl down with you, and then you start.
I mean, he has blue hair, and he has a tuxedo, and he has a Mega Ruby. Mega Sound. Not Mega Ruby. What the fuck am I even talking about?
Sensi's another good one because, well,
Yeah.
hey,
I'm glad Viz dubbed to Dover Sailor Moon.
Yeah, this
I need
That's
to.
better now.
Ray, I got a question. Do you have a crush on Brock from Pokemon series? It's just a question.
No.
No. Terry. But they keep refusing to give him back. I wonder why. It's my fault.
Pokemon. Look how
What?
good.
Terry was awesome.
Okay. Are you guys the kind of people who like Misty or May from Pokemon?
Mm,
She has a personality, unlike May.
May a Dawn guy.
May-
Yeah, that's right. I said it. I said I'm a Dawn guy.
Misty personality. May and Dawn don't have no. May personality. They're just there. They're just.
I
there.
mean, Dawn's cool, but I kind of like.
Misty had personality. Like she had a drive. She had a genuine friendship with Ash.
Oh, wait on.
Like,
Genuine friendship
Come on,
with
May? No. Mystique? No. Yeah.
the true best friend.
I guess it's something about.
Like,
No, I haven't. I did watch Sock and Panty anime, but then I guess the anime, but I haven't like I watched the whole thing, but they literally ended all. I'm like, God damn it!
The weirdest cliffhanger of all time. It's like, surprise, I'm actually a demon. Huh?
Sock and Panty was actually it was a good anime, but they put it like the end of the episode like a fucking cliffhanger.
he saw in Joker.
Yes.
Have you read the manga version of Pokemon?
I heard it gets bloody.
Yeah. And the Electric Tale of Pikachu, where fan service, loads of fan service, and that.
Oh God. I was trying to put Pichu like hearing the screen so I can close my.
Especially with Misty in that manga, what they do to Misty. I mean,
From the Lola series, Misty did caught a Gyarados and Mega Evolve.
and Jessie was a lot more sexier in the manga.
I've heard stories about that. I'm like,
Yeah, Jessie was
I have my friend gifted me like the Pokemon series manga from Pokemon I Choose You manga. I have the book of it. My friend gave me this book, and I was reading the whole thing and over again, and then I just watched the movie again. It was so good at the same time with the book and the movie. But I know what else throws me off the most when I try to watch U2 Strikes Back.
Original, the original.
It was a remake reboot one with the 3D animation.
I know the CGI just looks weird. I'm like,
I tried to watch it, but I was like, no, it does not. I like the original better.
I did watch like all three versions. The original Japanese, the 4Kids dub, and then the new one, Evolution, which is the CGI.
for kids.
But
Nothing.
I'm like, characters look so weird. And the Pokemon, it didn't look too bad, but I'm like, why are you cutting the story again?
Nothing beats like a jelly-filled donut.
I want a rice. I want like a rice. The whole thing of rice as a rice cake or something.
How the only time the Japanese in English
Maybe, but they did give us
was
memorable.
Pokemon Jirachi.
Oh, I have the movie of Jirachi Wishmaker. I let Taylor watch it for the first time, and she loves it. She keeps watching it over and over again until she watched it.
It's so sad because that's the last time with 4Kids ever, and the only time you hear English and the Japanese song combined together at the end.
It was so good. I love the movie. I love the movie.
It was that weird yet satisfying, strange
Yeah.
kind of Pokemon.
Yeah. But have you watched, like, hold up, let me just phrase this. Have you watched Solobi movie from, like, Suicune?
Pokemon Forever. Yep, I used to own that. I actually have Pokemon Forever, Pokemon 200, and then
200 was actually good. 2000,
2000.
2000.
Power of One. That was awesome. Had a great remix of the Pokemon theme.
Yeah.
The
But,
that was
like,
actually-
Pokemon Forever was actually pretty good. But the way that Celebi was dead, and Ash tried to, like, give Celebi the berry, try to revive it, and everyone started crying.
Yeah, that was a sad scene.
It was so sad, but it was actually so good.
So good. Actually, fun story. When our VHS player used to work, I was so bored one day. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna watch a classic movie.
I watched Pokemon movies when I was a kid. Taylor, that's a lie. That's a true lie, and you know it. You watch.
Here we go. But then my sister and her boyfriend at the time, they walk into the door as the Pokemon World theme is playing, and her boyfriend at the time said, "You know what? They're singing a great song." I'm like, "Yes, they are." And he sat down on the couch with me, and we started watching the movie along with my sisters. That was a great memory.
I tried to let my sister watch it, and she fell asleep on me. She didn't like it. She didn't like it.
Speaking, okay, who's seen this anime called Been a Girlfriend?
Never watched it.
Pretty good. I kind of like it.
Yeah, I know it gets a lot of flack because of the main character. There are a lot of
But I dare watch Kabarachi Maid Dragon.
oh,
Yes. Kind of.
I also heard, like, this is just my commentary and how I speak, but dressed up darling. I haven't watched that, Taylor. Shut up! Don't spoil it. Anyway, when I watched the season finale of Maid Dragon, the main company of the Maid Dragon, Mr. Kabarashi Maid Dragon, the company burned down, so they have the new apartment to make another season from Mr. Kabarachi Maid Dragon.
Yes, that was very sad. That was very tragic.
But they gave us a lot, like
Bastard.
Nichijou.
But they came back with a bang, though. But I didn't even watch it, so I did not watch it yet. I'm gonna put my hands on it. I'm just gonna dip my toes and watching it again.
Season 2 is great, but fucking, I'm glad the guy is paying for his life. But god damn,
Girls
no one
rock.
deserves to go out like that.
What else? It was three episodes of Dress Up Darling. Only the sub. Taylor, shut up. I haven't been watching yet. Shut up. Zip it. Period. I didn't say anything watching Sonic the movie yet for you. So shush.
Favorite Tsundere character?
Osana from Yandere Cinderlator.
Kurumi Tokusaki, she's full blown tsundere.
I like Osana, but although Yandere Osana.
Yandere-chan. Ooh, I love my senpai, but there's another person who loves him, and I want to kill her, murder her because I want to be with my senpai. I prefer tsunderes.
Ren.
I prefer Yanderes. I prefer Yanderes any day.
Non-violent tsunderes to be exact, because tsunderes can be a hit or miss.
But Yanderes are way like a 10, so.
I'm more sweet type tsunderes. I love me some more sweet type B tsunderes. There's like the type A harsh types. I'm more of the sweet type tsunderes.
Ah, okay. You like the Deres.
Yeah, the deres, the more sweet type.
The daddy.
Have the little soon moments, but not too soon.
Mm.
Like Sharon Lee, Kagura Sakura, like he's a perfect tsundere. He doesn't use violence. No violence.
Well, from Naruto, I'm trying to like thinking about it. I'm like, are you talking about Sakura from Naruto, who literally Naruto get his ass whooped by Sakura?
Not that tsundere. I meant Sharon Lee from Kagura Sakura. Yeah, that Sharon Lee, the one, like no violence, a little critical and aloof, yeah, at the beginning, but as the series goes on, like it becomes dairy for Sakura, and it's very sweet and wholesome.
I can't do like sweetness and something if it also has violence on some sort of the top of the 10 violent.
Best child couples of all time. I ship them because it's canon.
I agreed. What else? I also like when you think about it.
When you watch
Famous Larry herself, one of my famous.
feel all gooey and it makes you all cute inside.
She's crazy.
Give you walk season 2. Taylor, goddamn it, shut it.
Genlock, wait, didn't Genlock get canceled or something? Or it was just that bad?
I haven't watched it.
Do you like Lucky Star?
Lucky Stars?
Ooh,
Yeah, Lucky Star.
Come on,
I-
John!
I did watch it. I like it. It's very cute, but like lessons, I guess.
Moe, Kagami, one of the best tsunderes ever too.
Yes.
I
no-
pref- I prefer like the lazy type, so I like her with the blue hair.
about Kagami that they don't overdo the tsundere thing, and I love it.
I like the blue hair girl. I forgot her name, but she's like very lazy, and I am a gamer, and she's like a gamer, and we're both anime rebaboos, so I guess it counts.
Konata,
Clumsy girl.
Yeah,
you're talking about Konata with the aho hair.
with the blue hair. Yep.
Yeah, she's very cool too. Like she's that type of girl that just takes it in stride.
Yes, very lazy like me, and sleep well.
Clumsy is sexy.
Clumsy is sexy. I think my favorite one is always
Why have you been doing this all the time?
clumsy is sexy. But nothing is gonna make me more laugh hard when someone asks, "Oh, Kamara-chan, what
But-
does yaoi mean?"
Like she's not.
What you mean?
She's snarky,
The
but
funny
she's,
thing is,
Why?
that was done by them.
What the You wasn't even there, Taylor. You literally was just talking and texting at the same time. What are you doing with your life, dude?
Now you can hear my voice now, so
how about
I heard you
Baka?
talk about Lucky Stars, so
How
yeah,
about
I remember watching this show. Lucky Stars is good. Oh, you ain't watching Kill Me Baby? You know, the anime?
I watched Kill Me Baby. I watched the whole episode of it, but I watched No Rin. If you ever watch it, Taylor.
No.
Really? It's literally on YouTube. It's called No Rin.
Okay.
Baka and Test.
Baka. Baka baka baka.
Baka. I feel like I like you or anything, Baka.
You know what impressive I can actually do? I can actually sound like the fairy from Link from Zelda.
Bitsuni.
The pixie.
Hey! Hey!
What?
Listen! Hello! Hey! Hey! Listen!
Every time that is cute.
My voice.
Hey! 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 Listen! Hey! 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 Hello!
No excuse.
What do you like?
Taylor, let me tell you and say, I don't know who you are or where you are, but I will find you.
Oh god.
If you listen or if you want to leave, I will find you. I will find you. Until I get to you.
Oh no. Oh no. That's when.
The $15 million bounty on me. I'm gonna kill them all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, do you have...
I mean,
Okay, questionary. Do you guys have a voice impression? Just a questionary.
Who's seen Happy Sugar Life?
I listened to the soundtrack, but not the anime. Oh no! Oh,
Yep, Sugar Life.
the Joker has left the building.
here.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, damn it. God damn it, not again.
Uh
I don't know what happened.
oh.
Your internet is off open, I think.
I think something happened.
Oh.
Well then.
Yuki.
Hey guys, you want? Let me tell you this. You haven't watched Jingle season 2?
No, I have not watched that.
Oh, there's a sassy, super science Joker here with the purple hair.
The devil.
No, that
The only-
is Pluto and Iris.
The only thing that pops in my mind was only the Sumi Monster Girls, and that's it.
Oh.
mean,
See, I could kind of do Cludia's voice before she transformed to Iris Heart. Let's see if I can do that again. Well, it is Chairman Lee, so she's known for high voice characters, so I'm like, shit. But can I do it still? I probably can. It's been a while. Let's see here.
Questionary of how scary it can be.
Nope, can't do it.
Okay. What about
What you doing?
Yeah,
Okay, there.
I can't
there
do
we
it.
are.
I can't get up that high anymore. Pretty good high pitch. It's like, hey guys, you think this is cute?
Azumata?
Hi, I'm Dog. Yes, me too. Just sing. I can't get that high anymore. let me find the clip for Plutia, because you just realize that, oh, it's that high. I'm like, I could get up that high, but I can't.
Code Geass.
I know Taylor. I know what else that it. I remember you maybe watched Yu-Gi-Oh for the first time with the thing. I like, hey, we got your fucking grandpa.
Oh,
Oh,
India
yeah.
Purple.
Yeah, you got me that crap. Now I'm like, I'm gonna find it again.
Also one of the infamous abridged series of Yu-Gi-Oh.
I remember Taylor got me it was me and Taylor I was doing a live stream with Taylor, and then she was like, show me the 4-kit version of it, and she was literally like, we literally was like laughing it out, like the 4-kids version with the Yu-Gi-Oh doing, instead of having no guns, just finger porting instead, I guess.
Yeah, that was like, what were you thinking was bad for kids? We noticed.
I had to put that Taylor and I did have to put it out with the skin color, because when it was like from One Piece Kids version 1 too.
Whitewash.
But then again, that character was kind of racist, so go for it, I guess.
Also, not lasers, but like childish toys.
Yeah.
Wow, or Sanji's art.
And Sanji's voice was horrible. I couldn't even watch like as a kid.
Like,
It was terrible. I was a zero.
What the hell are you talking about? It's not like normally talk.
they make him like sound like a surface dude, and it
You know
was
what's kind of funny? You know what's funny? Ash's
What?
original voice is... The funny thing is about the 4-Kids dub, they had Ash's original Pokemon voice actor voice, Robin, when they got to the Alabaster arc, and the original Berserk Guts voice actor was Zoro.
What?
I'm
Oh.
not joking. They had Marcus himself, the guy who voiced Guts from Berserk, 97 show, and the Golden Age arc films as Zoro. I'm not even joking.
That's
Everything.
horrible.
I know he had a
Yeah,
good
no,
voice, but I know. But people
I
say,
probably I would have like a great listen to it, and I'm just gonna like.
I will send a link
Right.
now. It would be so weird. It's gonna be. It's gonna be so weird.
I mean, imagine. Can you guys imagine if they did this to, let's say, if they going to do this to Berserk? Like, they're going to have lollipops
Oh
and
my.
Ah, Taylor, come on.
Okay. If they
This is
did
gonna be so weird for all of you.
that would be fun as all hell.
I mean, here it is. I just sent you guys the link to the private chat. It's gonna be
If they-
so weird.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. If for kids touch Berserk, it would be funny as.
hold on, I'm just gonna share my screen. I don't know if it
they
can.
can't
Well,
finally get copyrighted. No.
I mean, you can't even get copyright from YouTube. YouTube is not gonna do shit. You know?
Yeah, Susan ain't doing her job.
Yeah.
Susan,
Let me
Penny for me? They're all yours. I'll just watch.
Why don't you tell her that?
The chicken noises. It's literally just chicken noises.
No, wait. No, I was wait.
Watch it again. Watch it again. Like,
Where
keep
is
going.
it?
You will hear how weird it is.
There it is.
You
You
hear guts.
can turn it on, Alex.
Okay. Okay.
as horrible as they were, they
There you
they
go.
did stuff.
Yeah. I guess.
It's so weird just to hear his voice.
Back
It's
to the
so-
point, like back at it.
Who's scared to go?
Okay.
And why shouldn't
You
I?
hear it now?
Yeah, I hear it. And he sound like Goku from Dragon Ball Z.
This is
Zero just kind of sound like Goku. Yeah.
Hey, did you get a look at the size of those rabbits, Zolo?
But look at you now. A dog, a puppy, crocodile's pet. So tell me, does he give you nice
Ladies and
doggy
gentlemen.
biscuits when he wants you to play fetch? And you, all bark, no bite.
This is a black guy.
It's just it's so weird
But
to
Taylor,
hear his voice. And you say like, well, where is he now? Well, he's one of the butlers in ReZero.
I was like, wait a second, Zero kind of sound like Goku from Dragon Ball Z because it sounds so familiar.
I don't know where he is right now. He's on the dubbing scene, but he still voices some characters. Like right now, he's the butler in ReZero, one of them from.
Oh God.
What a nightmare.
Absolutely funny, but absolutely just horrible at the same
It's funny,
time.
it's horrible, and
What?
like literally none of the 4 kids star. Like they had some of them had good voice, like Luffy, Zoro, Nami, and Robin. They all had good voice actors and actresses. The script wasn't doing any of them any favors. But then
Right.
you hear like Sanji and Usopp, you're just like, what the fuck?
Okay, I'm right back.
Oh.
I might get something to drink real quick.
Yeah, Mike Harrison. With the recent
I'm
stuff
switching
he's in
by
right
accident,
now,
guys.
he's like Windhelm
but Taylor,
and ReZero starting life on the world. That's where he is right now.
I'll just say this: your reaction to the Dragon Ball that you just did was funny.
Yeah.
It was really funny, especially I thought especially labeling him as Predator, all that.
But you guys want to know one more funny thing? We have the real black swordsman and the fake black swordsman
Oh
in
my!
Sword Art Online. Wait, what? Yes, Kirito fought Guts because Mark Darrison was Akihiko Kaiba. Let that sink in for a second. We have the real black swordsman lose to the fake black swordsman. Oh, the irony.
Wow.
Okay, I'm back. I was just getting a drink real quick.
Hey, how do you
Okay.
without getting that's fine.
Oh no, I got copyrighted on the screen as well. I just added them out. I just don't wonder why. I just go on the short streams that like. When
I mean, what is YouTube gonna do anyway? It's not gonna do shit.
Yeah, like
I mean, you have music playing in the background, we're all talking and commenting over this shit, so it's really shit.
they ain't doing her.
Diane don't stop me if I'm cursing around, so fuck this.
Yes, we just say fuck. They doing her shit. They doing her job.
That's very true.
I just miss you. I just miss all you do. Just wow. What are you doing with the YouTube?
From my channel?
No, just YouTube channel with Susan.
Oh man.
Yeah, but that it was hilarious. It was hilarious. Oh,
Man, I can't even think about it.
it was so fun. Like that is woke. That is woke to the next.
Like, I can't even think about one moment of it. I remember, like, watching 4Kids version. I was watching Naruto as a kid.
Naruto.
Naruto.
Naruto. Believe it.
Yeah.
Liz, I think that was Liz.
Okay, I like the opening song Rise. Rise, that was awesome.
Ooh.
Oh, wait.
What are they singing? We got to the tuning exam art, they're like, okay, no one likes this song. Let's just make it. But then Viz Media must have realized, okay, no one likes this song. Let's just literally make an anime AMV opening with
They get you
the
pumped.
tuning exam art opening. That was dope. That was even better than the original.
It gets you pumped up.
Yeah, that's like ba-na-na-na-na, ba-na-na. One time the anime opening was better than the Japanese.
Have you guys watched Samurai Jack as a child?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
hold on. Long
yeah, watch
ago,
Samurai Jack.
distant land.
Alex, you know,
Aku, damn it, Tail, the moment God.
Come to the Jack, say, come on, Jack.
you know,
Whoosh!
you know damn well I love
They
that.
got
get back.
revival.
The Bible.
Yeah, the fifth
They
season.
made a season 5. They
Revival
ended the
season
show.
5.
Yeah, they put, I think it was season 2 from Samurai Jack, but the season finale of Aku's daughter.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's season 5.
It's season
Mhm.
5. I just saw season 5.
But then again, the
Or
game that
season
came
6. I
out
don't know.
was pretty good. Samurai Jack Battle Through Time is kind of like a secret season 6, going through all the best moments. And it was a pretty good action game. Not gonna lie, it was a pretty good action game.
Man, it was kind of sad watching Aku's daughter disappear, like, from, like, the wedding when Jack and her got married, but she died. That was a fucked up moment. It's like a fucked up moment of my life, man.
Steam Universe.
But there is an alternate ending though. In the alternate game's ending, Battle Through Time, if you got all the kimonos, and then you would get a secret ending that they got to live happily ever after. Yep, Ashi got to live in the game if you got the alternate ending.
But they didn't even get married because it was so sad, though. Watching
You still don't
Samurai.
get married, but in the game, if you do the game, you get
Yeah.
that ending that is lost.
Yeah, Samurai
As a
Jack
secret.
don't walk around with anything.
So much effort. I don't know. Years.
Remember when Samurai Jack finally killed someone? It's like,
top
Dude,
9.
you are no boy.
That was
Kill a human
God.
being.
Top 9 of it though. Just thinking about it.
But I'll say this: what's the hardest animation even Studio Ghibli?
I watch the first time I watch for myself.
The
I watched Princess Mononoke for the first time and I love it.
Mononoke.
Princess Mononoke. I have the hoodie of it too.
I mean, imagine how many years, months they. That is.
Oh, okay. Have a good night, Joker.
That is effort at its finest right there. That's crazy. How
Okay. See ya.
with South Park, South Park only does 6 days, but okay, it took them years and months.
Bounce back to watching like South Park again, and then the grown-up version is pretty hilarious.
Yeah, hilarious and
Like I watched the South Park movie one, like they had 2 parts of it. To get rid of the pandemic. It was funny. It was sweet.
Fuck you, Kyle.
Fuck you, Kyle.
Bro, it was funny because I watched 2 parts and I was like, what is happening? Oh my god.
To me, it's one of those huge shows that did fail.
And then Kyle's brother is like, meh, I gotta get back to South Park, meh. Ah,
Hilarious.
yes, it is. What is your favorite South Park moments watching it?
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
The one South Park moment I love is Cartman. This is obvious. So Cartman, when he was at that store, he wanted the iPad, but his mom wouldn't give it. And so he says, "Go ahead, mom, fuck me right here." You want to fuck yourself so bad? Go, mom, fuck me.
The one moment watching South Park was Kyle versus the nanny, and then Kyle spits the nanny's mouth.
That's Cartman.
He literally spits the nanny's mouth.
Kyle's too good.
He's too good, dude.
Yeah. Sometimes Kyle does get on my nerves like at folk.
Especially with the one thing, like the Halloween series, he was dressed as Hitler, and then the teacher's like, can you change a costume?
My mom made pink pie.
And then the teachers make him wear a ghost. Like, it was literally white and it was like point.
A KKK member.
I will never forget that day. It was funny.
But the
Hey guys, remember Mr. Darrison in the KKK and the Klan when he's like, oh, you remember a Klan? No, Mr. His puppy was a Klan member.
Is it from Family Guy, Taylor?
No, South Park.
Okay.
His puppet was a Klan member.
Oh no! Oh my god!
Or the episode with Paris Hilton in it, where the girls want to become to spoil horse, like Paris Hilton.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just makes it really 10 times better.
To spoil whores, or like Paris Hilton, and when wanted to go to the party, and he was like saying like, "Fuck you, baby, fuck you," like all the time. It was like, man, fuck you, bitch. Like Carmen's characters in the show, hands down.
Hands down, all the way.
Yeah, he's hilarious. That's the whole point of it.
Yes.
Like what about South Park is that they use literal devices. That's what make they take like Trey Parker matched up that they take what they take certain events, they spin in an exact to
okay, I see.
Like if you episodes like Red Hot Love where giant beam is a freaking spider, or the episode where Fan Bear
in my head I was like, are you talking about the Flintstones? Because that's probably otherwise. The Flintstones?
No, South Park.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Bear Pig or not Fantasyland. But the best funny from the movie, not COVID, not Return of COVID, but the movie that but the pictures that's a lot of fun. Especially well, first they went to the movie and they saw Spencer Phillips and they start imitating. They say like fucker or
na 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 motherfucker, da 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 motherfucker.
Hey, remember in the movie when Carmen really got the final blow with the Zom guy? Or Zon, you know, that, you know, Iraq dictator, Sondin? Oh man. Who defeats him by electrocuting him? Like,
oh god.
What whole Barbara struck?
Oh, cool.
It's just my. You gave me the slinking on my 18th birthday.
So much. I was mama bitch. She was big fat bitch. Bitch in the whole world. She was stupid bitch. All the boys were.
See my room there.
Yeah.
And I watched Avatar and.
Yeah, you always watch Avatar 24/7, Taylor. Out of the question. No question asked.
Okay.
You can see my own little bedroom. With my little next to my Hatsune Miku poster. Taylor has the same post. We have the same posters and we have the same Demon Slayer posters all the time.
Yeah.
No cap. Just no cap. But I got my subscribers back. It was like 23 subs. It went down to like 23 and I'm like, what the fuck? But I got my 24 subs back, so thank God.
Well, it's not just like losing subs, well, the subscriber was.
It was weird. It was just weird. Cause I was off on my channel for like a week because my dog died, and you know what dog I'm talking about, Taylor.
Oh.
Yeah, Junior.
Sorry.
It's fine. So I've been the small little doggo. Yes.
Oh.
But yeah, it's been quiet because you don't hear dogs barking anymore. So.
Okay.
Yes. So. Because ever since I was off my channel, like I don't know how, God knows what I was actually long. my relatives passed away, and I was like, because I didn't do anything on my channel yet, so I was like, I'm gonna get back to it now. Just focus on my work.
And I had to take a lot of breaks because I was vacationing with my family and my cousins.
Yeah, I heard that you're. I think you say you about to head to Hawaii.
No, it's not Hawaii. It's, we went to South Carolina, like the beach, Myrtle Beach,
Myrtle Beach.
for a week.
Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach.
That's. I still want to go there. Well, I already been there a couple times, but I still go back. It's so fun.
Yeah.
Especially one time, you get to stay in the fight.
I have so many memories from Myrtle Beach as a child. Now, as an adult, I don't really want to go back to the beach.
Yeah, they have a tent there, Koa. It was so much fun.
I think as a child, I went to like 100 deep end of a pool, and I almost drowned as a child.
Also, at the pools, well, I was only jumping to the floaty there.
Yeah,
Yo, 100 feet, I cannot swim.
Person, I'm not an ocean person.
Is it because of sharks, though?
Well,
Also, there's a case of the alligator.
That
happened like last month.
But
That too?
But that's one thing, yeah. But being drowning in an ocean,
I mean,
and that's no. I'm fine on anything.
I was about to say, are you the type of person who would literally watch Jaws and then just never go back to the beach again, like the beach ocean?
No, it's not a real life.
The movie Jaws.
I don't think because of
Not
Jaws.
real life.
Yeah.
That's like as scary as that film is. It's fake. I mean,
Mm.
the shark is mistake. But it's just it's when you think of the ocean, it's just like the fear of what's inside, of what's underneath.
I mean,
That's why I stand, because I'm safe there.
are you like Aquaman? It's like, I'm the king of the ocean now. Are you the king of ocean now? I'm just making a joke out of it, I guess.
Okay.
Well, if I had ocean powers, I would.
Yeah, agreed.
The king of the ocean. And powers, I'll be the king of sand. I'll be Sand.
Sandman from Spider-Man? Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
I will probably be Aquaman. Because you can actually communicate with dolphins and you don't have to swim.
You mean Aquawoman?
Yeah.
But my favorite, favorite kind of power, magic, like anything with angels, demons, black, like devil, angel, something you would see in animes like Deadly Six, Black Clover.
I did watch Black Clover in high school, but I haven't like watched the whole anime of it. But I did watch the witch one. I forgot the anime's name.
From the year Zero.
I think that's what it's called. But I forgot its name of it. But the main character is like a half demon, but he has like horns in his head, and he wanted me to become a witch. But I forgot the anime it's called.
I look.
I don't know. I'm kind of like, maybe I'm just like the moment of you're actually in your sleep mode, it's like literally in your sloth moments, and you just can't think straight. That's what I am right now.
But we had those moments.
Yeah, we had those moments.
Are you checked out Hunter x Hunter?
Hi, Doctor.
Hunter x Hunter.
Hunter x Hunter. I did watch it.
It's by the same guy that Yu Hakusho.
I watched season 1 and season 2 and 3,
One of the
but not
one of the
top. Oh
Top-
god,
top tier for animes.
top tier.
Yu
Man,
Hakusho with Bleach.
that's the thing. I never watch Bleach.
But
Very-
Bleach is boring to me.
Fairy Tail.
Yeah, I can't if I try if I would try watching Bleach, then I would. But one time I tried to watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventures on season 1. I wasn't really interested of it.
Meaning, I understand. I mean, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is like that big. Get. I'm not into show like that. Because one,
Yeah, because
I'm not a fan of it.
yeah, I tried to watch it, but I just got I couldn't get myself into it.
It's very creative. I'm not gonna lie. It is very creative, and what it's doing, like the storytelling, but it just doesn't click with me.
Yeah, it does not click with me at all.
It's not bad. It's not a bad series. I mean, the creator did his is on his at work.
Mm.
It just doesn't feel. That's like that's because, and also just because a series doesn't feel good, that doesn't mean it's just not for you. But
Yeah.
some
That's true.
fan bases take it as an offense, which I'm like, yeah, but it's our preference.
It's our pride, and that's our business.
If I
So
like Alchemist, go for my Alchemist.
Becca Alchemist is okay with it. I mean, other persons have to agree with one another, and I agree to other. I expect it though.
Like when it came, one of all time that really had to aside from Kenshin being 27, like 27, 29, to being 17, but it feels like it's still one of the all-time favorite anime because Rurouni Kenshin that sets the boundaries for like future shonen manga. Like Dragon Ball Z was the starter. Well, it was like a gateway to shonen anime. Sailor Moon was a gateway to natural anime. Yeah, like Sailor Moon redefined. It redefined the magical girl genre.
Mhm.
Clamp, who did like Rayers was their answer to Sailor Moon, but what different from Sailor Moon is they take the magical girl element and they mix it with like mecha and parallel world fantasy, and then talk. And that's also a but what's different is that unlike the Moon where they transform, Sakura doesn't transform. She doesn't. She just changes the other outfit.
Mm.
With the help of her best friend, who loves to well when doing her duty as card captor because she loves Sakura being in those outfits, which that's the dedication is fine.
Okay, I see.
And then you have Monica Magica, which takes the magical girl at genre and deconstructs it, showing you the darker aspect of what it means to be a magical girl. Showing you that it's not the state of the world. There are
But when I think about like Udoka, they usually like from the devs, they know they defeat witches is like full of hatred to get rid of them.
yeah, and what's even superior is that their soul is now in the soul seed. And if they
Yeah.
don't have it, they eventually die. Their bodies just hollow shells.
No, like in the like for her, she didn't know that they were her soul. Like it was a literally empty shell.
Yeah, that's why. Have you seen the whole?
Yeah.
Have you seen the whole anime of Macbeth?
No, I have not.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll spoil it for you. So I won't spoil it for you, but I would say like it's very tough. That's why like with all these shows like, and when Moe shows all these they shut themselves like that's a that takes the Moe trope and takes and spins it in its like psychological horror um where it talks about how love can make you evil, make you do things that a normal human being wouldn't do in the body. Like murder, um, pedophilia, all that stuff. So yeah, they take like some creators cliche and they turn them inside out, make them more interesting.
The instinct part of it.
Yeah, that's why with shows like Hikari, the Hunter, which is a different anime.
Do you have a favorite Hunter x Hunter character?
Hunter Hunter. I would say Gone.
I have to say I forgot his name. He's a clown. Yeah, Hisoka.
Yeah.
I mean, his hair was down from the battle ones.
You mean the Green Island arc?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Hisoka is also...
He looks better without and his hair up.
He looks sexier.
Yes. Yeah. I agree. His hair looks better with down.
Especially with that muscular build he has.
Oh, yes.
It's driven with eroticism.
No stickers, just literally, he looks like his hair down all the way down.
Another husband, though, Leorio.
But isn't he like 18?
Well, he's like 19.
No, the first episode he was 18.
18.
Yeah,
18. Yeah. Hey. Well, at least he's legal.
And Carol was like looking different. He's like looking at him. He's like, "Aren't you 20?"
No, but 18, which is still at least he's not like 15 or 14, 15 or 16.
Agreed.
That'd be really bad. At least he's 18, 19.
Killua was the same age as Gon.
Yeah.
Best anime.
Gon?
Yes.
Killua is also pretty like
the way he actually handles poison, though, because I guess he's grew up with like a thief family.
Yeah,
and assassins.
He grew up in a very rough life.
Really very fucked up childhood.
He went through immense torture.
I guess he got used to it. And he was eating poison.
Which is why he's so used to poison and all.
Yeah. But Kiowa's brother, though,
Illumi.
Yeah, Illumi. His hair, like if you have, like, his hair, like, literally, like, needles all over him, like, disguising himself.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't keen on that, but when he was taking everything off, he looks interesting. Digging himself in the hole, like, okay. Sleeps in there.
Dango's here, like,
Yeah.
that's anime.
Hisoka, Leorio are husband material. They are.
The clown one, best material. He's man. Best hair.
Leorio is husband material all the way. I mean, muscular, sexy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But, Sensei from Naruto?
Kakashi. But
Kakashi.
the sexiest one is Asuma.
Akashi, he took his mask off and he removed, from Boruto series, he would disguise himself. I don't remember, but he disguised himself as someone else, and he took the thing off, and it took the color eyelids off. I'm like, what the fuck?
But the sexiest male character is Asuma.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness! Like Asuma, Kakashi.
Asuma, I never seen her.
No, Asuma. He was like the ninja teacher, like not the sensei for Ino, Koji, and Shikamaru.
Did anyone have a crush from Naruto as a kid, or just Sasuke?
Asuma Sorotobi. That was
I
his
don't
name.
know. I never have a crush on no character.
From Naruto.
I never had a crush. I never had a crush on Sasuke. I never.
I had a crush on Teen Titans with Raymond.
Crush.
Sapphire. All the way.
Well,
Raven. I love Raven, but I like Sapphire. Starfire.
Teen Titans, the original one.
Teen Titans. I like Beast Boy because he's very.
He's a very vegetarian,
But he's also he's a vegetarian. But he's not
eating any animals.
Yeah, he's a vegetarian, but not about it.
I find mistaken Beast Boy as an animal activist. Like, he transforms animals and makes him vegetarian.
No, when he was I actually just kind of read Would Be Star story. He was actually his family took him to a wild thing, and then he got bitten by a green animal, and he can transform into animals if he wants. I don't remember it, but it was a good story to look at it now.
What's your opinion on
Nani?
Terra from Teen Titans?
Terra.
Yeah, Terra.
Me, Tara, when I was a kid, I just used to hate Tara, when she was
I don't really hate Terra. I kind of she was a right character, but when she was teamed up with Slane, I guess it was no, not really.
I mean, she is in a way sympathetic. That she does show some remorse for the things that she does towards the Titan, but at the same time, she betrayed me. And Beast Boy is what felt the most betrayed.
But didn't Beast Boy did have a crush on Terra?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He had a crush on her, but when he betrayed both all the time, he saw her true colors.
Way true colors.
And it was heartbreaking because
I heard.
But
he literally hurted them, and she knew that Slade was not a good person. He should we already know Slade in his backstory. Why he became such a it's just
I agree.
He's 16 years old, but 16-year-olds don't make the best decision, and what Tara is not the best decision.
Yeah,
she could have at least teamed up with a just portray Slade just beyond and just live a normal life instead of just manipulated by Slade.
Yeah.
He's a villain, but a sympathetic villain to a degree.
Yeah, 10 I'll give it a 10 out of 10. But when she lost her memory, though, she didn't remember Beast Boy.
Yeah.
And Teen Titans. And her powers.
Yeah. She didn't have any powers. And she was living in a normal life, I guess, and she didn't remember anything. What happened?
Like, how she lived with? I mean, she lives with some adopted family, or probably some witch family or something. I
really don't know what happened to like the Teen Titans Go one was just actually a garbage anyway.
Yeah, well, times Go.
Let's not miss. Titans Go. That show is the hate for that show was real at the time. Now it's just okay. We get the point.
Money for
Give me back my original one, Mal.
Like it's not.
give me back in season 6.
We get the point. It's 2022. Like that game is buried. That game is buried in 2013. Let it stay there.
Give me back my Teen Titans Go. Give me back my Teen Titans.
One of the saddest moments in one of the saddest cartoons in any cartoon is Helga's back from
Harris Batman.
Helga. Hey Arnold.
Yeah, I just remember Helga.
Taylor, if you ever make another video, they were making Monster High Girls live action one.
Oh.
You're like, oh god. Yeah, they made Monster High live action one. I was like, oh god.
Yeah.
It's like a fanfic. What the hell?
Ah, god.
Yeah. Helga's
Can
back.
we get a CGI one, please? Or a cartoon?
At least, not a life.
Netflix Pink Cowboy Bebop again?
Oh, Jesus. Fucking Death Note.
Yeah, like Helga's backstory by far one that is even more than all of cartoon history because the reason why she's on that character is because her home was very abusive. Like is neglectful. Her mother is an alcoholic. Like
going to alcoholism.
Yeah, her mother's an alcoholic.
Yeah, if you ever watch A Waste, it's a really good anime, but it actually hits home for you. It'll literally just hit home.
You send it to Twitter. I don't know what it is.
It's not really on a trailer. It's literally on Netflix. It's called Erase. It's an anime series, so you can actually just watch that.
Yeah, like her mother's alcoholic.
Oh, right, that one. You mean a band, the same band who does Full Metal Alchemist Rewrite. Love this show. Yeah, it does hit home for me.
And sister
her mother's like an alcoholic, and her father is abuse.
Yeah, neglectful. He's very neglectful. Her mother's an alcoholic. They censor it with smoothies, but you can tell. But
yeah, it actually hits home for me because the father is actually the mother's like abusive to her daughter.
Then her sister Olga is a perfectionist. They pay more attention to Olga because she's like the perfect child, even though there was an episode where Olga came home, and when Olga changed her grade to a B+, Olga went through depression because she suffered from perfectionism. So basically, it's not her fault that she's perfect. Her parents, Bob,
it's fucking abusive.
Yeah, her parents made her perfect because they treat her. They treat Olga just as bad as Olga, even though
she didn't even do anything. At least,
like with Olga, they treat her like a wind up doll. They treat her like you have to be. You need to be perfect.
Yeah, it's like when you actually watch Silence. Like, you have the deaf girl and then him just bully her. And then her mother kind of hates his ass and smack the living shit out of him.
You mean Silent Voice?
Yeah, Silent Voice.
Oh yeah, I watched it with my friend.
Or your life.
I got lucky able to watch it, so.
I did watch a little bit of it.
Me.
That's Olga. That's why Olga. Like her story is that as Olga. Like Olga had to serve for her. Not not because out of love. Not out of love. I mean, there is that love, but I don't think like
It's not real love anyway at this point.
not
When
really,
you think about it,
it's not concrete.
not real love. It's just fake love at the crushing
Yeah.
air out the window.
At least Helga shows some love for her despite her. The reason why she resents her because of the way her raised,
Parents.
and it's just that Helga is so neglected. The reason is why Arnold was the only one who was expected.
Man.
Yeah, Helga's back. Like it's not just Helga but Olga. They're both flawed people. Like Olga underneath her perfection lies a flawed person. Like Olga's a good, but she's not as good as out. But the person who's her first, and it's just sad. So with perfection, they get spread, they get like rippled, and it's just yeah.
Then he hurt the 2000s. Okay.
Then Chocolate
Oh,
Boy.
No, I was reading it. Sorry.
Then
what is his home for me? This is the anime that hits home for me. So, warn
Alright,
yourselves.
that is.
It's online YouTube. You can find it. So, that's way hit home.
what his home
Really hit home for us.
Kind of like that.
what anime hit home for me obviously is obviously gonna bring up Fullmetal Alchemist. It just does.
I mean, it kind of doesn't really hit home for me, but I watched Taiko on Titans.
I mean,
It kind of hits all the way back home to me, and just someone getting eaten alive by a fucking Titan.
or in case trying to bring him out from the dead back to life.
Yes.
only-
Nah.
Only for your arm and leg to get torn off, and your whole body disappear. Like in this.
The question is, and people died, I never get sad, or some characters died. I can't be sad, I can't cry. I'm like, can't really cry. I'm like a broken doll.
with like Fullmetal Alchemist, it just goes down with one of the saddest, especially with Shao. That with Shao Tucker. He worked fucking used his daughter with his dog. Yes.
Edward.
You would think that a so-called loving father, Shao Tucker, would be like this whole left person, but he literally,
They literally had to go that far to hit home. Jesus Christ.
yeah. It just shows you the dangers of alchemy.
Yeah.
Like
Which I'm gonna have to rewatch it all over again until I actually just watch it.
one, I mean, in the 2003, when they did the death, it was very prolonged. Like it didn't due to Nina like in Brotherhood a little bit, but in the original they showed it. Like they
Yeah, show a real true brother love.
they showed her exploded body, and Edward
No?
in horrors. That's what the original film was dark Brotherhood. Like Brotherhood was too, but the original was much darker.
Good lord, it's way darker than Elfin. Jesus.
Elfin.
Elfenly. It's way darker than Elfenly, but good lord.
That's the reason.
It's like the same thing when Lucy's memory, when the orphan kids literally kick the dog and using a vase and hitting it
Like,
multiple times. Yeah.
Oh god,
that was the most moment with the series. Also, Magical Girl Night was another one where Anzu was bullied her whole bullied that she bullied that whole fucking brother. Pretty much her life stuff.
I agree. It was like a living hell when you think about my life choices.
That's another girl series where Light Machina is really dark, and the girls they become magical girls, but like the price to it. Once they use their magical sticks or whatever, well their powers or whatever. Once they use their magical powers, a portion of their life.
Is it the one? I can't even watch that one, but it scares the crap out of me. Is it the one with like the gun for magical girls to hold a weapon?
Magical Girl Sight.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, I could not watch it like one moment. It just literally, I couldn't watch it. It just literally gore and shit.
Whenever a person uses their a portion of their life,
The lifespan, I guess.
the lifespan. So with Anzu, when she uses her powers, her eyes are
Her eyes are like hearts, but just a broken heart in her eyes.
yeah. Or when when her powers release from the mouth. So yeah, so like my the it's not like you would think it would be like no, they show you the real side of being.
Make me think about it, just sickening my stomach right now.
It's a big chunk of the magical girl. Well, Maka's instruction. It just showed you that maybe be a magical in all age. I mean, Sailor Moon had moments where it was dark, like
Yeah, because it was a very old Sailor Moon one, because it was very dark, but they didn't have any blood from like the 90s from Sailor Moon.
well, Sailor Moon did show some blood, not all, not DVD level.
Yeah, but not the old one, because it doesn't show any blood.
Yeah.
I mean, if I can tell.
Nephrite's death did show, green blood. They say he's an alien.
Mm-hmm.
But the manga, however, was darker. They did show blood in the manga. Because,
What else?
mangas are much more uncensored.
10 times scary. 10 times scary when you actually like, oh, okay, just let me go cover this up for the manga series.
But the anime Sailor Moon was much more lighthearted compared to the manga. The manga is lighthearted, but it was much darker. Especially
Which anime did you make me watch, Taylor? I forgot. Is it the one with I forgot the boy's name. I forgot his name because it made him get in the fucking robot.
Evangelion.
Yeah, Taylor made me watch that for the first time, and they remade it on Amazon, and I got into it again, and it was kind of good.
Yeah, but boy, were they fucked.
It was fucked up. Like the remade boot one was actually remade, and the boy actually get respolded in the fucking machine. It was fucking hit home. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
You guys watch that finale? Galleon, the end of Galleon. That shit's great.
No, but they remade the volume up a little bit different. If you haven't watched it, Taylor, I told you to watch it once on it because they remade it again, but the different volume.
Adult Swim.
Oh, I remember. Hideaki Anno, the creator he received a lot of death threats because of the ending of the TV series,
Yes,
and
but
that's why.
I kind of hate the orange chick because she always acting so fucking snob up.
You mean Asuka? Yeah.
Yeah, she acts fucking snob up, but her parents are like fucked up every time, and she acts like a true tsundere.
You know, her mother, you know.
She was actually hanging, and then Asuka's father was like, "This is your new mother now." She's like, "I'm already grown up now."
A true bitch tsundere without the dairy.
I don't know her parts in her life. Like, I know her origin story in the Wikipedia.
Deconstruction of like he's a deconstruction of tsundere here of tsunderes. Like with Shion from Higurashi, who is a deconstruction of yandere. Asuka is like a deconstruction of tsundere. Because there's more to her than just her being a tsundere, a harsh tsundere.
Yeah, she stopped being a BS.
Yeah.
I swear that Netflix going to make another national adaptation to Cowboy Bebop. I will punch them in the fucking face.
Oh God.
Like,
I met an adaptation of Netflix yelling. I will punch them in their fucking face, man.
If they did, I probably will never watch it, and I actually recommend watching on that. But I did remember watching the movie with you last time when you came over my house, and we watched it, and you actually liked it. What movie was it?
They did have action.
You know what movie I'm talking about. Anyway.
Then they did Alchemist, which no, I'm not watching that shit. I'm sticking with
sticking with the best anime, but I got Taylor into Parasite one. Best anime.
One?
Yeah, when I got you into episode 1.
Oh yeah.
You did watch it though. I think I got you on hunk on that.
Who watched this old anime called?
I watched Wedding Peach. Does that count?
Wait, hey guys, you too. Let me tell you.
Yo.
Hey guys. Hey. Do you know they're going to adaptate Berserk? Netflix going to adaptate why actualize Berserk. That's a rumor.
Oh God! I swear, if it's actually live action, I'm not watching that shit with you.
But it's gonna be Walker. I'll be whipped out. You right here.
Okay.
Cowboy Bebop treatment. They waste swapping anything like they're black.
Yeah.
The original Cowboy Bebop you weren't used.
I want the original Cowboy Bebop, but not the fucking live action one. Was actually because you told me about that one. It was actually horrible.
Yeah. And especially my mother attacked me because she's supporter of a Netflix Cowboy Bebop. And I tell her, she accused me that I don't want black people to be conceived in this universe. First of all, they're black characters, and that they succeed well. I want to see black actors.
Like the actual anime, like there's no point of view to watching live action because it's literally no crash because there's nothing in there, or the strips.
Yeah, I mean, my mom's just support of the live action Cowboy Bebop.
But it's still not the same thing because it looks weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the whole
weird. They may have King Kong in it.
The anime Cowboy Bebop. If you see the anime Cowboy Bebop, it looked very pure. That shit is hard to pull off. Live action.
The live action one, I couldn't even look at it for like 1 second. It just fucking looks terrible.
Because one, the whole Cowboy Bebop took a lot of effort.
Yeah, and 2, it just looks weird as fuck.
You see what they did to Grim? What do you see did to the freaking Grim? They turned to non-binary.
Don't tell me what they did. What they did to Edward.
I respect Guomao, Delon's he or she. them a day. No.
I
Only-
pronounce it she. Anyway. Or they, that's fine. I pronounce she or they.
I mean, Clamp. They
No,
had
I'm just saying he or she, but them they.
Yeah.
Clamp
I
had
don't get it.
characters that are genderless. Clamp had characters that are genderless, like in their work, in which the angels and the demons don't have gender. It's supernatural beings. Angels and demons have genders. They just refer to as they or them. No gender. They're sexless. No genders. Androgynous. But the English version gave them like male and female to distinguish them.
Yeah. Pretty much, I guess.
Which
Yeah,
I think that like goes against their motto.
What else? I have the book of the design book of Overlord.
Really? I don't know. I didn't know
Yes. I have the book of it too. You didn't even look at my room once.
that. Yeah.
Overlord, like from the anime series from Overlord, is actually good. Like especially from season 1 and season 2 is a good tier, top tier.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with that. I'm getting tired of my sloth mode, so I'm gonna head to my stuff.
It's 3 hours now. I think we did past 3 hours.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I would thought was past 4, but well,
Nah.
we up here.
Yeah, let's do that.
So let's call it quits here.
Yeah, my name is Alex Chan, so follow my YouTube channel. I do animations.
There's my book. Or
And this is a series about Black Queen. And oh, you got a manga book.
Ooh, top tier? Okay, I see.
and
This is a series about Black Queen, aka Taylor, and
Oh, I have that book.
Kakara Sakura.
Ooh.
And it is but
I have the first volume, not the whole thing.
I do Procreate.
hang on, guys. Let me show you the.
Taylor only got like Max Wider. It's you showing her
And I
cat.
got B-Star. And I got the B-Star.
Hold on.
B-Star's book and Rock book.
Oh, here's something good. Oh, that's what I have, guys.
Attack on Tokyo Ghoul.
It's this first season, the second season, and I have
Overlord.
Overlord design ones with art on it. But yeah, follow me on YouTube. It's AlexChan83. I do animations, voice acting, etc.
And follow me on YouTube. My channel is and I do Procreate. And I do Procreate. And I upload my art on there too.
I put my art on Instagram and Twitter.
Me too. Me too.
You
So
can
go ahead and
me
follow.
on Twitter, Instagram, and
Instagram.
Discord. There.
I have a Discord too.
And I'll see you guys in the next stream.
Bye.
Bye.
I'll see y'all in the next stream too. Wait.